lineups. It's all coming up next here on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today and feel comfortable about tomorrow.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Hi, it's Joe. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value back all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get them every hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, baseball fans! Ask Sherwin Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors, top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
There's a lot to love about. There's a lot to love about you.
Don't miss the Subaru of New England A Lot to Love event. Love all the trusted 2024 Subaru Crosstrek has to offer, like symmetrical all-wheel drive. Buy with 2.9% financing for up to 48 months, or lease for just $299 per month for 36 months. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, he knows getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, there's Grainger. Grainger offers detailed technical product information online at his fingertips, so it's easy to find what he needs. Because when it comes to safety, having answers means he and his people can breathe a little easier. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Right now at Wendy's, you can get a small Frosty for $1. And literally everyone is going. The car behind you, going to get a $1 Frosty. The car ahead of you, already had one, going for a second. The person who cut you off earlier, you guessed it, $1 Frosty. Maybe it's all a sign for you to go get one. Just don't cut anyone off. No one likes that person. The iconic Frosty for $1, gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only at participating U.S. Wendy's. Not valid in a combo. Prices may be higher in Alaska, Hawaii, California, and via third-party delivery.
Hey, Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop and Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
No one loves kitchen cleanup, which is why you'll love new Palmolive Ultra Strength, as it instantly cuts through grease. Gentle on the planet, too. Palmolive has great new additions, including Palmolive Dishwasher Power Packs, which tackle 48 hours stuck on food and baked on messes with ease. There's also Palmolive Spray Away, a spray-activated foam that cuts grease on contact, and Palmolive's antibacterial liquid dish soap that cuts 99.9% of bacteria on kitchen surfaces. Palmolive, good for your home, good for the planet.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Welcome back to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. It is time for the Subaru of New England scoreboard update. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. A lot of games today. I don't have to tell you about all of them. There's one in progress right now. It's the bottom of the fourth inning in Atlanta with the Nationals leading the Braves by a score of 1-0. Coming up at 1:30, right around the same time as the Sox and the D-backs get going, the Yankees will host the Rockies at Yankee Stadium. The Blue Jays will get a visit from the Angels, also at 1:35. The Kansas City Royals, who the Red Sox are chasing right now in that wild card race, are matching up with the Phillies. That's a 2:10 start time over at Kauffman Stadium. The Twins, who are tied with the Royals, so the Red Sox technically chasing them too, a 2:10 start time in Minnesota against the Cardinals. And then later on tonight, Sunday night baseball game of the week, that would be the Baltimore Orioles hosting the Houston Astros. Time to see who's in the hot tub. Injury update presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim, spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialists. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and now open in Warwick, online at anyspas.com. Tyler O'Neill was out with finger inflammation. He is back in the lineup today. I'll tell you more about that in the starting lineups in just a moment. And also Rich Hill, just than a week after signing that minor league deal, he threw 2 scoreless innings in his debut for AAA Worcester on Friday night, did not allow a hit, walked 1, and struck out 2. All right, now it's time for the Herb Chambers starting lineups. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars, we help people buy them. Leading off the Red Sox in center field is Jaron Duran. He'll be followed by Wilyer Abreu in right. Tristan Casas, your number 3 hitter at first base, followed by Rafael Devers at third. Tyler O'Neill back from that finger injury, batting 5th. And playing left field, Masataka Yoshida, who drove in the only run of the game last night, will bat 6th. And DH, Connor Wong in the 7th spot, doing the catching, followed by David Hamilton at second. And your number 9 hitter is Ceddanne Rafaela playing shortstop. For the Snakes, it's Corbin Carroll leading off in right field. He'll be followed by Jake McCarthy in center. Young Jock Peterson, the DH, batting 3rd, followed by Josh Bell at first base. Pavin Smith, your left fielder. He'll be followed by Adrian Del Castillo doing the catching. Your number 7 hitter is Eugenio Suarez, who's been a terror on the Red Sox this series. He is batting 7th and playing third base. He'll be followed by Luis Guillorme at second base, and Geraldo Perdomo bats 9th and plays shortstop behind the starter, Merrill Kelly. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. I'm Christian Arcan. Stay tuned. The Red Sox are in action next. Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming bring you the call of the game right here on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
You've been listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
As a Boston sports fan, we know heartbreak. Hey, we even have a friggin' hill named after it. But we also know Wicked Awesome, like all our championship parades. When it comes to getting your CPAP supplies, New Englanders deserve a Wicked Awesome experience. Eastern MedTech is the GOAT of CPAP suppliers. Next time you need supplies for your CPAP anywhere in New England, depend on Eastern MedTech. Call 857-400-0044 or see easternmedtech.com.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
Meet Cheryl. Hey. She's on vacation and lost in the moment. Unfortunately, so is her Chase debit card.
It's gotta be somewhere.
Maybe she lost it at salsa night.
These skirts should have pockets.
Or maybe she lost it at Pilates.
3 and 2 and...
But she's not worried. With the Chase mobile app, she can lock her card till it turns up. Tools that help protect. One bank that puts you in control. Visit chase.com/checking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Chase mobile app is available for select mobile devices. Message and data rates may apply. JP Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Mo Lowe's knows Labor Day calls for big savings. Right now, get up to 40% off select major appliances. Plus, save up to $750 when you buy 2 or more select major appliances priced $396 or more. And My Lowe's Rewards members get 3 bags of premium 2 cubic foot color mulch for just $10. Because Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 9/4 while supplies last. Program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/terms. Subject to change. Mulch offer excludes Alaska and Hawaii.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Rinse it out. Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the stinks that just will never come out. Downy in the rinse change. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash, it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh removes 100% of odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
We're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. You know, I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. You know, basically double or nothing.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Town Fair Tire has the area's largest selection of Toyo tires, sells them all at the guaranteed lowest price, offers more free services for life than anywhere else, and Town Fair has well over 100 locations throughout New England and New York. The area's largest inventory of Toyo tires at the guaranteed lowest price, more locations, and the most free services for life. So for your next set of Toyo tires, remember, nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody!
Name brands at discount prices. Town Fair Tire.
This is.
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox Baseball.
And it is gone! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan. America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park. Another beautiful day for baseball. The Red Sox hope it improves on the scoreboard because they've lost the first 2 games of this series to the high-flying Arizona Diamondbacks, the hottest team in baseball. They are 33-13 since the 1st of July. and they have been moving up now 3 games behind the Dodgers in the NL West, and the National League's leader in terms of the wild card. The Red Sox come in at 67 and 61. They're now 4.5 games behind both the Minnesota Twins and the Kansas City Royals for that third wild card slot. Pitching matchup today, the Red Sox do have their ace on the mound in Tanner Houck, who's pitched very well of late. And they have Merritt Kelly going, a very good right-hander who's missed most of the season with a sore shoulder. But he's back, and he's 3-0 for the D-backs. Will Fleming join us again for the broadcast? Will has the starting lineups, the anthem, and a lot more.
Yeah, indeed, Joe. And you can't call any game at this point of the season a must-win, but it just feels like one of those times where the Red Sox so often have had their kind of backs to the wall, painted into a corner, whatever cliche you want to use. And boy, could they use a win here today, as they so often have on Sundays here at Fenway. They've been phenomenal here. It's the opposite of the way they've ended series and opened them on Fridays. The national anthem today is brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com, where you'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers, helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one.
National anthem is Janae Mitchell. And here to perform our national anthem is a native of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, who currently works at the Massachusetts Organization for Addiction Recovery, organizing recovering individuals and their families to educate the public and reduce stigma. Please welcome Noel Sierra.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light, for the ramparts we watched at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land and the free and the home of the brave.
Now we landed the plane on the national anthem here today. The Red Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks, the finale of a 3-game series. Sox in real need of a win here today. It's kind of an interesting picture in the wild card race. One day they're chasing the Minnesota Twins, the next the Kansas City Royals, as we come on the air today, chasing both of them. 4.5 back of both the Twins and the Royals, who are 72 and 57. Sox come in 67 and 51. It's an overcast but beautiful day at Fenway Park, and the Red Sox will send their ace Tanner Houck to the mound against Merrill Kelly. When we come back to Fenway Park, we'll set the lineups, give you some keys to the game, and so much more. The Red Sox and the D-backs get you set for a ball game right after this in the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the courage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
I want that. The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now back to the play-by-play action.
Back at Fenway Park, honoring those who've worked in this beautiful ballpark for the Red Sox for 10 years, and recognition just given to Justin Long, who runs the Red Sox Media Relations PR department with Abby Murphy, and congrats to Justin. He's along the first base line.
20 years for Abby.
That's unbelievable. They've had some challenges this year, handled them deftly, and a really fun group to work with. And, of course, you know, I think managing the Netflix documentary this season has added another layer of a complexity to their jobs. And I think the best thing to say about that crew, it's a testament to the Netflix folks and to the way it's been run, is in a lot of ways, I think, Joe, they kind of blended into the background. It's not been, you know, the front-facing, in some way, annoyance that some of us thought it might be.
Well, they're here a lot, and they're very conspicuous, so we appreciate the respect they have for what all of us do while we're trying to do our jobs, and I'm sure it'll be a great product.
Sam Kennedy is gesturing rather wildly to Torey Lovello in the third base dugout. The two of them had such a great relationship and continued to do so. And Sam is, of course, close with Mike Hazen and Amil Sadeh and so many others in that Arizona Diamondbacks organization. In many ways, this group spawned the Diamondbacks resurgence. It's a pretty amazing thing, led, of course, by Hayes, as everybody here called him, and continues to do so.
Great to see Larry Cankrow from the Red Sox front office, who does all the concerts and has done many different jobs over the years. Celebrating his 40th anniversary, he'll be throwing out the first pitch.
I would think he's got some stories about some acts here at Fenway Park over the years, wouldn't you think?
No question about it. Daniel Bean as well. I'm not sure we'll help him throw out the first pitch. I guess we'll have two first pitches, but it should be a great honor for these guys who've given a lifetime to the Boston Red Sox.
I look forward to seeing you right around the mound in about 8 years. What do you think, Joe?
Well, I better improve from my last first pitch.
Hey, but Alex made a big pick for you, so
He
no
did.
harm, no foul. All right, the Red Sox and the Diamondbacks just about ready to get going and play the finale of this three-game series. Time now for the Morgan & Morgan starting lineups. Brought to you by America's largest injury law firm. The Red Sox will see the Diamondbacks look pretty similar to the group that has won the first two games of this series. And, of course, that begins with Corbin Carroll in the leadoff spot. He's a left-handed hitter. So, too, Jake McCarthy. All things considered, Red Sox have handled McCarthy, cooled him off a little bit, but he's been incredible in the month of August. McCarthy bats second, and then Jock Peterson had a big double in the game yesterday. He bats third, and he is the designated hitter after McCarthy, the center fielder. Josh Bell is at first base. He cleans up for the D-backs today, and then Pavin Smith gets his first start of the series. He's in left field, a left-handed hitter again. Against Tanner Houck, he bats fifth. Adrian Del Castillo, left-hander, catches. He bats sixth. Eugenio Suarez, boy, has he had a series here at Fenway Park. Right-handed slugger. 76 runs batted in now, and he bats seventh for the Diamondbacks. It's pretty remarkable when you think about it. Eugenio Suarez has one RBI fewer than Rafi Devers. It's just the kind of year he's had. Luis Guillorme, left-handed hitter, he's at second base batting 8th, and Geraldo Perdomo is in there in the 9th spot, and he is the shortstop. Jeff Bannister is exchanging the lineup card for the D-backs with Ramon Vasquez, who celebrated a birthday a few days ago. Red Sox hoping for better luck today in the series finale, and they will do what they've done in each of their first 128 games, and that is go with Jarren Duran in the leadoff spot. I think the longer this season goes, it's very possible that Duran's going to play 162. He's in the leadoff for the Red Sox, and he is, of course, barring the suspension, 160 games. Every game that he's eligible for, I think he's going to start. He's in there again today in center field, leading it off. Wilyer Abreu in right field, batting second. Tristan Casas, 4-strikeout game yesterday. He is the first baseman, and he bats third. Then Rafi Devers, who, whether he's dealing with the shoulder or not, has cooled off here back at home. And Devers looking to charge the Red Sox here today in the finale. He's third base. And he cleans up. Tyler O'Neill, after missing 2 games with an injured ring finger on his left hand. O'Neill in left field batting 5th. Then Masataka Yoshida, he too is in just a little, by his standards, a little bit of a mini slump, although he drove in the Red Sox lone run yesterday. DH bats 6th. Then Connor Wong catches. Connor looked a little bit more comfortable at the plate. He bats 7th behind the dish tonight. David Hamilton is the second baseman batting 8th. And then the shortstop, Cedon Rafaela, he bats 9th for the D-backs. Merrill Kelly and Tanner Houck, the pitching matchup here today. Red Sox and the D-backs. Time now for Powering Possibilities, brought to you by Comcast Business, with an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership. Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. ComcastBusiness.com to learn more. All manner of members of the Red Sox front office are still on the field. Adam Grossman is over chatting with Torey Lovello as we speak. Tells you how deep the bonds are with Torey and all that he meant to this organization. Connor Wong makes his way to the top step of the dugout. I think it does start with Tanner Houck today. Any possibility of a series salvaging win for the Red Sox, it's got to be Tanner, and he's been so good in his last 3 starts. 6 innings each time, and a total of 5 earned runs, only 1 home run with 13 strikeouts and 5 walks. Ever calmly, Tanner, his Wally-themed green and red spikes, hops over the first base line and jogs out to the mound here on an overcast but hot, beautiful summer afternoon at Fenway Park. Injury report brought to you by Eastern MedTech. Knows how tough it can be to get a good night's sleep either from a late inning loss or lousy CPAP products. That's why fans across New England depend on Eastern MedTech for their CPAP supplies. 857-400-0044. Well, good news. Liam Hendricks is going to pitch today for the Portland Sea Dogs. We will monitor his progress as the afternoon goes along. Marcelo Meyer is the only kind of blemish down there at AAA. He is on the IL with a lingering hip issue, and who knows whether he'll see the field the rest of the season. The big 3, they're called, promoted to AAA, and then they bolted on a guy who's just been incredible this year, and that, of course, is Christian Campbell, who did it again last night, hitting another home run. Roman Anthony did too. Just a remarkable infusion of talent at the AAA level. Speed Report is brought to you by Verizon. Save big when you switch to the network Boston relies on. Head to your local Verizon store and check out the latest deals. You know, the D-backs, they're not a pure base stealing team per se. They do have speed at the top of their order. Carroll and McCarthy in particular, so it seems imperative to keep them off the bases. Carroll this year, 21 steals in 27 attempts, and McCarthy, 18 of 22. Speaking of speed, here is Carroll. Tanner Houck is on the back slope of the mound. Feels like one of those days for the Red Sox. Got to stand tall and stay in this thing. Red Sox and the D-backs. Houck and Carroll, and for the play-by-play on a Sunday afternoon at Fenway, here's the Hall of Famer Joe Castiglione.
Thank you very much, Will Fleming. The first pitch coming to Corbin Carroll. Last year's Rookie of the Year is in there for a call strike. Started him out with a sinker at 93. 222 for Carroll, who had a tough start, but has been turning it on this month. 14 homers. 84 degrees. First pitch at 136, and there's a ground ball left field base hit. He led off the first game of the series with a hit, and Carroll, who has very good speed, does it again here today. Your first pitch is brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, call 617-777-7777 and let Glassman score for you. Here's McCarthy now. Jake McCarthy's had a big month. 22 RBIs, and he takes a pitch to low, ball one, hitting 308 homers, 47 RBIs. This guy was a great running back. Had almost 6,000 yards in high school in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Was recruited by big-time schools for football, but signed with the D-backs instead. He takes a strike over the inside edge with that hard splitter. So it's 1-1. There's another left-hand batter. The first three hitters are left-handed. Then you have a switch hitter batting fourth, and Josh Bell to pitch. Swinging a line drive, caught by the leaping second baseman. Throw to first, out, double play. David Hamilton on his tiptoes grabbed it, and they get the 4-3 double play. He didn't freeze on a line drive, and Carroll is double off first. 4-3 on the out, so that's a big bonus. And with two men out, here is Jock Peterson, the DH, hitting a .286 with 20 homers. It's a busy week for the Red Sox. A 5-game series, or maybe 4 3/4, coming up with Toronto starting Monday, low and inside ball one. The first one tomorrow, 2:05, the completion of a suspended game, which was stopped in the second inning, June 26th, because of rain. Breaking ball, strike over the inside edge, and it's a ball and a strike. So 2 quick outs here after the leadoff single on the double play line drive. The pitch on its way, and he tries to check the pitch of the dirt, but it hit him. Apparently he did check the swing, as the third base umpire indicates, and a hit batsman puts a runner at first base. That was a sweeper down and in. So it brings up Josh Bell, who's had a big series. He's got 4 home runs and hitting .260 with 11 RBI since they got him near the trade deadline from Miami. And he's been a big factor for them, especially with Ketel Marte, their 30 home run infielder, and Christian Walker, the first baseman, who has 23 home runs, both on the injured list. Also Gabriel Moreno, the catcher. They've missed him quite a bit, but Del Castillo's helped out. Breaking ball, strike over the inside edge. So they made some trades to fill the voids created by injury. They've developed players, and they've got a great formula, leading the league in runs and leading the league in defense. The pitch. Swing, bounding ball hit wide of first, backhanded by Casas, underhand flip, and plenty of time to the pitcher covering for the 3-1 out. Quick top of the first. Red Sox coming up on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
When you enter a place of business, you're owed a legal duty, that the place of business is safe for you to shop in. I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you suffered an injury at a place of business, our duty is to protect you after that harm. Morgan & Morgan, for the people.com.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
Hey, it's Lou. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs, just $1.97 a pound when you use a digital coupon, limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, it's Greg. People are talking about Window Nation. Their customer, Vicky, says we couldn't be happier. This was a great experience. Window Nation is about value, and this August, they're giving you a great value during their anniversary sale. Buy 2 windows, get 2 free. There's no limit to how much you can save, plus pay nothing for 24 months. Act now, get an extra $250 credit. But you gotta hurry. Sale ends August 31st, so schedule a fast in-home estimate right now at 866-90-NATION or at windownation.com and tell them Greg sent you.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Bottom of the first inning, Red Sox were retired. The four men came to the plate, retired the side. Brought to you by AZIC Exteriors, featuring new AZIC bevel and shake siding, engineered to deliver classic beauty, but without all the maintenance. Visit AZICExteriors.com. Merrill Kelly has missed most of this season with a sore shoulder, taking the mound for the 7th time. He's 3-0 with a 3.63 ERA, 1-1 against the Red Sox with a 1.26 ERA. And brief delay here. We don't have a left fielder. It's supposed to be Pavin Smith. Can the umpires make him throw a pitch and work with 8? I don't know.
Weird. Never seen it.
Yeah. Maybe Pavin Smith thought he was the DH, but he's listed as the left fielder.
I mean, he was on deck. Hello. Here he comes.
With a bright turquoise glove.
It should be 1-0.
They should call a 1-0. Yeah, definitely.
It should. It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. No reason for that. Maybe he couldn't find the glove. In any event.
I have a hard time believing that. The thing is like cotton candy blue.
Yeah, how could you hide it? Karen Durant hitting .291 with 17 homers. He's driven in 64. Well, for his last 6, which is the way he's going, that's a story. The pitch is grounded foul, first base side from Merrill Kelly. He was born in Houston, but grew up in Arizona. He pitched for Yavapai Junior College and then Arizona State. He's a 12-game winner last year. And the 0-1 pitch is taken high. 1-1 to Jared, who leads in doubles with 40, triples with 13, and third in extra base hits with 70, third in hits with 155. The 1-1 delivery, and he swings and pulls a foul in the ground over by the Red Sox dugout, hits off the fence. Ball and 2 strikes. Great to see our good friend Dave Roach, the longtime athletic director at Brown, and then Colgate, and then Fordham. He's visiting today with his granddaughter, May. Here's a 1-2 pitch. And it's low and inside. You remember leaving your 3-week-old son with Dave Roach and me in the stands at Brown Stadium when Colgate played Brown. You're very trusting.
Yeah, well, I'm probably stupid, too. I carried him all the way up to the top row, no elevator, like 50 rows up in the car seat.
Pitches inside.
And then my, at that time, almost 3-year-old needed to use the facilities, so I didn't want to carry the baby all the way down and figured he was asleep. You could keep an eye on him.
So you left him with Dave Roach and me.
His mother was not that happy with me for that choice.
I can see why. There's strike 3 call. Oh, and Jaron took a big step toward first base. He thought it was ball 4, a cutter down and away at 90, and he did a little hop, skip, and jump as he's rung up. Home plate umpire was Lance Barksdale, 1 down.
Well, Dave reminded me today that my brother owes his career to him, so because he hired him to do some Brown events when he was with the Paw Sox.
That's right, yes. And of course, the game we went to, Brown beat Colgate, which I found very tough to take. Breaking ball in there for a strike to Abreu.
You don't like losing to the Ivies?
No, not at all. And we didn't go all the way up to the press box because it's not in the greatest shape there. It's very high, too. 267 for Abreu with 14 homers. He's driven in 50, and that misses low. It's 1-1.
This is not an exaggeration. It is an easier walk from my house to the stadium than it is from the field to the top row.
Very steep. 1-1 pitch is swung on and grounded foul, first base side, and Dave Roach, a very good friend of Bill O'Brien, the new BC coach, because he played at Brown. Ball and 2 strikes to Abreu. Red Sox have been outscored in this series 16-3. That's off the catcher's mitt rolling away, and it's 2-2. This Arizona team is really surprising. I mean, to lose hitters like Marte, who's out with a sprained ankle for who knows how long, and Christian Walker, Gogol at first baseman with 23 home runs, and the catcher Moreno, who's been so good. to be where they are. Ground ball bounce to the second baseman. Easy hop for Guillorme, who throws to first for the out. Guillorme, one of the great plays we've ever seen an infielder make yesterday, diving through the air to grab a one-hopper and throwing while rolling over accurately to first base for an out. Amazing. 2 down. And here is Casas. Try to bounce back after 4 Ks yesterday. 10 for 31 since coming off the injured list. Overall with 7 homers and hitting at .266. Left-hand batter against the right-hand pitcher here. Our league leaders who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James. It's the Masters leader in commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at Drains by James. They give a poop about your pipes. Slow curveball misses inside.
Big tilt on Friday night for Colgate opening their football season with Maine.
Right up in Orono. Got to win that game. Here's the pitch. It's taken up and away.
You'll be watching on your phone, I know.
Oh, yes.
They come to Merrimack on October 26th. You might have to make that trip.
Yeah, that's a first. They're also going to Akron. Play the Akron Zips in the Rubber Bowl. I think they got a new stadium since the Rubber Bowl. Swing and a miss. But it is the Rubber City. In the East, the Yankees have a half-game lead over Baltimore. The Red Sox 8 games back. Right now, the wild cards would be Baltimore, Kansas City, and Minnesota. But there's a long way to go.
This guy has been like a model of consistency and going long in starts. Merrill Kelly has kind of a cool personal story. Long time in Asia.
Dad ran the series of hotels for the 4 seasons. The pitch is swung on, hit high to left field, along the foul line. By the side wall, Pavin Smith gives a look, but it's into the stands, no play.
That's a good guy to know, including the Ritz in Chicago.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So that's why he moved a lot. But he went to college, as we said, in Arizona, school as well. 2-2. Check the Subaru of New England scoreboard as you move along. The all-new Subaru Forester, the same all-wheel drive SUV you've always trusted, now with more style, safety, and adventure. More at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Casas in no hurry to get back into the batter's box after the foul pop. Here's a 2-2, and he hits one high and deep to right center field. This is crushed. Back by the bullpen, and this ball is long gone, and it's into the bleachers. A long home run for Tristan Casas. He got it all and made the catch up in the bleachers, and the Red Sox lead 1-0. Number 8 for Casas in his 15th RBI. That was launched.
Well, he admired that in a way he very rarely does. He just stood and watched it, and even had some words for Devers on deck. He unveiled a little home run celebration.
Well, where the sound was deafening. Ooh.
Big boy bomb right there.
Ooh. See the tail of the tape on that. It's a high, towering blast. So 1-0 Red Sox. Here's Devers hitting .293 with 27 homers. Second Red Sox homer of this homestand. Ref Snyder had the other Friday night. Ball one missing low.
I'm going to guess about the distance, Joe.
422.
Ooh, you are good. 420.
Wow. There's no doubt at the pitch. Swinging a line drive. Bullet caught by the leaping first baseman, Josh Bell. Oh, he's about 6'4", and he used all of that height to grab that hard line drive that probably would have been a double into the right field corner. After 1, it is 1-0 Red Sox on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I want that. The Make It Ford summer sales event is on, so make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event, so make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
Breaking news, in Dorchester, Paul and Judy purchased whole life insurance policies thanks to their Mass Mutual financial professional.
Wow, what a play, Tom. Can't beat those living benefits.
And in Melrose, Kelly applied for disability income insurance.
Now that's planning for the future.
Insurance, planning, investments. We're here for life's major plays, on or off the field. Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox. Securities and advisory services offered through MML Investor Services, LLC. Member SIPC and a Mass Mutual subsidiary.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Hey, it's Tanner Houck. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
110 miles an hour off the bat, 420 feet to right center for Tristan Casas' home run. And the first pitch of the second inning is a breaking ball for a strike to Pavin Smith, the left fielder. For some reason was late getting out to his position at the bottom of the first. Hitting .250, recently called up, 3 homers, 17 RBIs. Had a couple of different stints with him. There's a strike to this left-hand batter on a breaking ball. Diamondbacks hitting .261 as a team, second in the National League. The pitch low, but more importantly, they lead in runs scored, averaging 5.35 runs per game. And they made the fewest errors at 48 and have a .990 fielding percentage, which is the best. And the pitch is taken low. Red Sox, by contrast, they made 92 errors, almost twice as many. The 2-ball, 2-strike pitch. And Smith takes one outside, missed with the backdoor sweeper. So Houck has been very good in his recent starts, but deprived of victories with either bullpen difficulties or lack of run support. There's a line drive bullet into right field, a base hit. So they had some loud contact early, but a double play helped in the first inning. Pavin Smith with the right brings up Adrian del Castillo, the catcher, who got called up when Moreno was hurt, and they're not sure how long Moreno's going to be out. It's a hip situation. Very tough for a catcher.
That was beautiful pronunciation. You were paying attention in Spanish class, weren't you?
Hey, my only A in college was Spanish.
Yeah, right.
I wish I had kept it. You don't use it, you lose it, though. Outside ball 1. Yeah, I tried with those tapes when I was driving up to Franklin Pierce College to teach. And when they start speaking fast, they lost me. But it's a beautiful language.
It's never too late, Joe.
It's easier when you're young. The pitch is outside, 2-0.
What isn't?
Yeah. But it is a beautiful language, and of course...
Start having lunches with Pedro. You'll pick it back up.
Pedro speaks English better than almost all of us.
So true.
Syntax, grammar, everything. 2-0 is grounded foul outside of first. I mean, he is really remarkable with his language skills. He's such a bright individual. One of the smartest pitchers we've ever seen. The way he could read swings, work on hitters. 2-1 pitch. He swung on foul, left side out of play.
Yeah, we were talking about how hard it is to isolate the best living Hall of Famer, but he's in the conversation.
Oh, definitely. Johnny Bench will get a lot of support. Ken Griffey. 2-2 pitch. His check swing. Did he go? Yes, said the third base umpire. Strike 3. A hard sweeper in on the hand. So Castillo, left-hand batter, goes down. There's the first strikeout by a Red Sox pitcher. Brought to you by Weichert Real Estate. When you hire a Weichert agent, you can be sure you've got a partner who will guide you every step of the way. Now here's Eugenio Suarez. So far, 7 RBIs in the series. A big 2-run double yesterday. Paint scraper to left. There's a strike. A grand slam Friday night. He's at .234 with 19 homers. He's driven in 76. His theme, good vibes. It's his favorite saying. And he's Said to be one of the most positive individuals you'd ever come across in the game. The pitch is swung on, lined over third down the left field line, a base hit. And it's cut off out there by O'Neill, throws to third, holds the runner at second. That ball gets through. They'd have second and third, but another solid hit. That's 3 hits already. And here is Luis Guillorme, the former Met. He actually began the year with the Atlanta Braves, played briefly. Hitting .216 with 7 RBIs. Filling in for the injured Ketel Marte. A year ago, the Red Sox had the Arizona Diamondbacks had the exact same record the Red Sox have now, 67-60, and they made the World Series, breaking ball for a strike.
The only difference is that there are teams right now in baseball with much better records than there were in the National League at that time. I think it seems pretty obvious it'll take 88, 89 at least to get in.
Here's the 0-1. Low and inside. I mean, there's some bad teams, too. You have to beat up on them.
So you look at that now, Joe. If you need 88 or 89, that means you need to go 22-12 from here to the end.
It's not easy. Toronto scuffling at 62-68. It'll be 5 games starting tomorrow. 1-1 with 2 on. It's grounded toward the second baseman. Here's the flip to the shortstop out on the first double play. Second inning in a row. That sinker pounded into the ground. That was actually a splitter. And it goes 4-6-3 Hamilton, Rafaela Casas after 1.5. 1-0 Boston in the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
Once again this year, Chick-fil-A is honoring our community heroes, and they're upping the ante by honoring someone every week for the entire baseball season. If there's someone in your town or your city who deserves recognition, nominate them at thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes. Maybe it's someone who goes above and beyond through acts of kindness or performed a selfless act of courage or is just known in general for uplifting your community. The Chick-fil-A Community Hero Award, thegreghillfoundation.org/heroes.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
1877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. That's cars with a K. Your car can be picked up as soon as the next day. Receive a tax deduction and vacation voucher.
1877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Second inning, home half. Let's take 10 seconds on the Shaw Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Call strike one to Tyler O'Neill's missed the last 2 games with a sore ring finger. Aggravated in batting practice. 0 for his last 11, hitting .262 with 22 homers. 46 driven in. Pitch misses inside. And it's a ball and a strike. 1-0 Red Sox and a long Tristan Casas home run in the first inning. Merrill Kelly delivers and a foul to the backstop. 1-2 to O'Neill with Yoshida and Connor Wong to follow. Colorado jumped out to a quick 1-0 lead in the top of the first at New York today, trying to win the rubber game of that series. Here's a 1-2. A foul off his leg around the batter's box. Great to see former Boston Patriot linebacker and special teams player Ray Ilg, Wellesley native, and the best football player we had in my time at Colgate University. Single-handedly beat Army. As a linebacker, recovered a fumble, took over on offense, which he's very seldom played, ran for the winning touchdown.
And that's when Army was a national power back in 1965. The 1-2 is slowing away. And
I think we'll claim John Elway, if that's all right with you.
Stanford? I guess you could, yeah. He had a longer pro career than Ray, but Ray was an outstanding baseball player. Scouts tell me he could have been a big league catcher, playing at Wellesley High School before Colgate. There's a swing and a miss at a high delivery. Got him on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball with movement. And the second strikeout for Merrill Kelly. They wanted to be remembered to his friend Bill Egan, who's battling some health problems in Newport, Rhode Island. Wish him the best. One down for Yoshida, hitting a .293 with 9 homers. He's driven in 46.
He looked like he could still play today.
He was a catcher at Colgate, and then, of course, the best player we ever had at linebacker. He's on the same team as my college classmate Marv Hubbard. Former Oakland Raider great. Low and inside, ball 1 to Yoshida. He had a double off the wall late in yesterday's game to drive in the only run. The 1-0 pitch, swinging a hard ground ball foul outside of first. He's been really lacing the ball, made some solid contact lately. And it's a ball and a strike. Kelly making just his 7th start. But maybe they're getting him back at the right time. Fresh arm if it's healed outside. I remember in 1986, Bruce Hurst had some sort of a leg injury or groin injury, and he was out for a month and a half. And he came back late in the season. He was so strong, and he continued right through postseason with dominant stuff. 2-1. He swung on foul to the left out of play. You see starters this time of year. August is a tough month. There tends to be a lull sometimes. It's not only the heat, but I think it's the pressure of the long season.
At the time, did you agree with the choice to go with Hurst for Game 7?
Oh, yes. Yeah, he was lights out. He won Game 5 here, 3-2. He was awesome. 2-2. He swung on loop down the left field line out of play. I know my friend Oilcan didn't agree with that.
No.
He was scheduled to pitch till we had the rain out on that Sunday night. Played Game 7 on Monday. But Hurst was great. I mean, he had a shutout to the 6th inning. And Keith Hernandez had a 2-run single on a 3-1 fastball. The pitch. Swing hard shot up the middle, but the shortstop is right there. And the throw to first is in time for the out. Nice play by Perdomo. He almost looked like he was on the right side of second base there. It was very close. You have to have 2 on each side of the bag. But it's a hard 6-3 out. 2 down for Connor Wong, and he's the 7th batter. Brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. If you've been injured, call 617-777-7777. Let Glassman score for you. Wong takes a fastball in there for a strike. Kelly's not overpowering, but as Alex told us on the pregame, he'll work around the edges. He'll spot the ball very well. And he seems to be doing that in the early going so far. Pitch home is low and away. Red Sox are now 16-5 on Sunday, although they've lost 2 of their last 3.
Time to turn it around.
A lot better than their Friday record. That's not been the greatest day of the week. 1-1 is swung and hit high and shallow to right field. Carroll coming in, still coming in now, and makes the catch. That is the 3rd and final out after 2. 1-0 Boston on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaws and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaws and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaws and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
With the enhanced engine performance and fuel economy of newly reformulated Tri-Clean gas from Citgo, you're good to go. But good to go where? Exotic bird shopping? To your Tuesday night bowling league?
Woo! That's a turkeys.
Good to go try your luck at bingo.
G32. Bingo!
Good to go to a lumberjack competition.
I'm going to move my car.
New top-tier Tri-Clean gas from Citgo. The most advanced fuel we've ever made. Now you're good to go.
Hey, baseball fans. Ask Sherwin Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Third inning, 1-0 Red Sox. Tanner Houck's been up by 2 big double plays. And for the play-by-play, it's Will Fleming.
Hey, thanks so much, Joe. Good news here, less good news. In the Bronx, the pitch to Perdomo is a strike. Aaron Judge has just hit his 50th home run of the season. He's now one of 5 players ever to have multiple 50 home run seasons. The 0-1 is fouled off on the first base side. The other 4, Ruth, McGuire, Sosa, and A-Rod.
This is game number 132 for the Yankees, so he's got 30 games left.
He had some injury issues, too, and he was cold to start the season. 0-2 pitch is a little bit low. The slider from Tanner, and it is 1-2. I saw a stat yesterday. OPS plus is a stat that kind of normalizes your performance against the league. The 1-2 pitch is driven high and deep into left center field. This thing back at the top of the monster, but O'Neill right in front of the track, in front of the wall, is there to make the play. I thought that was going to carry high off the green, but it died. And so O'Neill makes the play, and Perdomo is out number 1. So they basically normalize OPS plus by saying 100 is league average. That's the absolute median league average on base plus slugging. Every number over 100 means you're a percentage point better than league average. Here's Tanner Houck throwing to Corbin Carroll and a chopper to second. Nice little pick there by Hamilton. He did well to come in and get the second hop. He throws to first in time, and they're 2 away. So like an outstanding season in either OPS plus or ERA plus is right around 150. Maybe you're half better than the league average. 50% better, just amazing. Well, Aaron Judge right now, this year, is having the single greatest OPS plus season of any right-handed hitter of all time. McCarthy takes a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. 227 is his OPS plus. Hornsby, McGuire, Tip O'Neill, and Frank Thomas, the other 4. Just incredible. The 0-1 to McCarthy in the Herb Chambers batting order is a slider that misses outside. It's 1-1.
That's Tip O'Neill, the Canadian star, not the former
Speaker of the House, sure.
What a great baseball fan he was.
Dying breed. 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed. Splitter, and it's 1-2. Herb Chambers Mercedes-Benz of Boston, flagship motorcars of Linfield, and our newest location, and our Lewist, too. Lou likes a good Mercedes-Benz of Sudbury. I was talking to Lou earlier today. He's having a nice little beach vacation. He'll be back here tomorrow. 1-0 Sox in the third. The pitch is swung on and missed. He got him with a really good splitter, and Tanner Houck cruises through the top of the third. 1-0 Sox over the D-backs in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
Goodwin builds authentic, long-term relationships with its clients, who are some of the world's most successful and innovative investors, entrepreneurs, and disruptors at the convergence and within the life sciences, private equity, real estate, technology, technology, and financial services industries. Goodwin's understanding of these industries, combined with its expertise across high-stakes litigation and dispute resolution, world-class regulatory compliance and advisory services, and complex transactions, sets the firm apart. Goodwin, the law firm at the intersection of capital and innovation.
Home Base, the Red Sox Foundation and Mass General program, is dedicated to healing the invisible wounds of war for veterans of all eras, service members, military families, and families of the fallen through world-class clinical care. Join us this September in honor of National Suicide Prevention Month by participating in Save a Life September events like the Push-Up Challenge, No Shave, and so much more. Help us increase awareness and support for military-connected as well as first responders suicide prevention. Sign up and become a lifesaver today. Visit homebase.org/save-a-life.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
On to the bottom of the third, Red Sox lead the Diamondbacks 1-0. David Hamilton to lead it off. And then Cedon and Durant. So huge speed against Merrill Kelly. Red Sox with one hit, but it left the yard. Booming blast by Tristan Casas. The difference in the game as David takes strike one. On the outside corner, and it's 0-1. Merrill Kelly, what a cool story he's been for the Diamondbacks in his 6th year with them. The 0-1 is strike on the outside corner very quickly. It is 0-2. 7 or more innings. 1 run allowed in Game 2 of the World Series at the Rangers last year. The 0-2 is outside. Change up to Hammy, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he's been a workhorse 2 years ago. 200 innings thrown. What a path. Here's the 1-2. Hamilton fouls it off on the third base side. And he stays alive 1-2. Hammy 254. 8 homers and 27 driven in. I'm very interested to see how it all shakes out when the next young wave comes to Boston with Anthony and Meyer and Teal and Campbell. The 1-2 is a changeup outside. It's 2-2. The Red Sox this year at the second base position have the lowest combined OPS in all of baseball. Really has been a real problem. Pedroia retired. 2-2 popped up in a shallow right center field. McCarthy held back now. He gallops in. He's there to make a shoulder high grab, and Hamilton is out number 1. Absence does make the heart grow fonder. In theory, Trevor Story will be back in the next few weeks, and could very well be that Trevor is the shortstop to start next season. Maybe Meyer or someone else could fill the void at second base. Maybe this man, Cedon, although his value is so immense out in the outfield. Rafaela batting for the first time with 1 down in the third. Right-handed hitter. Here's the pitch. Cedon takes a ball. Slider outside, it's 1-0. Whether you're off to the dog park, ballpark, or amusement park, Citgo top-tier Tri-Clean gasoline gets you where you're going. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. They just totally leaned on the slider yesterday for Cedon, and he could not lay off of it, including a lot of them that were way out of the zone. Here's a 1-1. That's low with a sinking fastball. 2-1. He has worked very hard at that this season, has Cedon. But yesterday, 0 for 4 with a couple of strikeouts. Still hitting .260 with 13 bombs. 2-1 is looped into left field. That's a base hit, and it's going to 2-hop toward the gap. But Cedon will put it into cruise control. He'll hold it first with a 1-out single. Red Sox have not run a lot in this series. They've not had many chances to do that. But this sure feels like a spot where you might lean into it a little bit with Cedon at first. He does lead the club, having been caught stealing now 7 times. But here is Duran. 1 on and 1 out. Jaron called out on strikes his first time. Pitch is up the middle, and it's gloved there by Perdomo. He steps on second for one, over to first two. A double play. He's almost always right up the middle, Perdomo. That ball was hit on the nose, but a double play, and Duran might have hurt himself. Man, limping and wincing as he goes back to the first base dugout. That is something to monitor for sure. Hold your breath time at Fenway. Through 3-1-0 Red Sox in the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI, Red Sox Network.
Hey there, fans. Will Fleming here. You know AZEK Exteriors as the heavyweight champ, the undefeated #1 brand for premium exterior trim trusted by the pros. Now, we're bringing that same winning performance to siding. Introducing AZEK Bevel and Shake Siding, the ultimate blend of classic beauty and unmatched durability. Say goodbye to expensive maintenance and repainting. Whether remodeling or building a new home, upgrade your exteriors with new AZEK siding today. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples and learn more.
Celestial Seasonings invites you to experience a life full of flavor. At Celestial Seasonings, they're passionate about crafting extraordinary teas that invigorate the senses. From relaxing herbal teas to energizing black and green to refreshing cold brew iced teas and everything in between, there's a Celestial blend that's perfect for any occasion. Plus, they blend their teas using the finest herbs, teas, spices, and botanicals while packaging them in engaging, thoughtful boxes representing the goodness inside. Experience Celestial Seasonings today.
There are giants among us, and their impact is huge. They are the men and women building and sustaining our Navy's next-generation submarines. They are giants in what they do because they work in a place where they can grow, where they can learn the skills to build careers as powerful as the beasts they forge. If you're ready to go big, get on board. We build giants at buildsubmarines.com.
MB Tractor and Equipment features a huge lineup of Kubota tractors and mowers at all 9 of their New England locations. In New Hampshire, please visit an MB in Somersworth, Tilton, Plastow, or Conway. Check out mbtractor.com for inventory and locations.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Chuck Peterson to lead it off in the top of the 4th inning. Jaron Duran stays in the game. He is walking a little gingerly out there in center field. Right after he made contact, he sort of stumbled a little bit running down the line. Here is Peterson. Right in the middle of the left-handed batter's box, stands close to the plate, and Tanner misses outside with ball 1. A listener made a very important clarification. The MLB research folks listed all the hitters in big league history with multiple 50 home run season. They left out a big one. The 1-0 pitch is a little bit outside with a sweeper. 2-0 to Say Hey Kid.
Yes, so Wisner here from the Jimmy Fund points out that Willie had 51 home runs in 1955, 52 in 1965.
Just amazing. 2-0. He is a little bit outside a slider, and it's 3 balls and no strikes to Jock Peterson.
That's the longest gap between 50 home run seasons.
Judge has the most homers in baseball, 50, and the most RBIs, 121. And that's ball 4. A sweeper misses badly, so a 4-pitch walk from Houck to Peterson. Coming into play today, Judge trailed Bobby Witt by 14 points in the batting race, 332 to 346. But over the course of a month, that could be erased. And we have seen that if you win the Triple Crown, you win the MVP, even with the advent of all the advanced analytics, although it's not like Judge suffers in those either. Here is Josh Bell, tying run aboard with 1 down in the top of the 4th. Houck is ready. He throws, and Bell, who's looked really good on both sides in this series, takes strike 1.
Thanks to 2 double plays, Houck made it through the first 3 innings with only 35 pitches.
0-1, and a sinking fastball misses outside. And it is hard to admit this and talk about it, but truly, we're seeing some all-time greatness from Aaron Judge. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball. Could be another double play. Hamilton to second for 1. Over to first. The 3rd double play of the day. Pitcher's best friend indeed. 4th inning is brought to you by Cars for Kids. Donate your car and help a child today. Free pickup 877 Cars for Kids or carsforkids.com. The Judge Update, the Rivalry Report, is sponsored by River Spring Residences, setting a new standard for memory care in New York City. 833-79-RIVER or riverspringresidence.org/radio. Here is Pavin Smith, who singled his first time, and he takes a sinker outside for ball one. Red Sox are going to spend a lot of time in the Big Apple coming up. 1-0 is a strike sweeper, and it's 1-1. After the 5 games in 4 days with the Blue Jays, we're off to Detroit and then in New York to play the Mets for 3 days. Then an off day back home, the 1-1. Swinging a hard ground ball to second. Hamilton has been busy. Right at him. Throw to first, inning over. Then home for the White Sox and O's, but off to New York again. Second week of September. How many homers will Judge have then? 1-0 Red Sox. Bottom 4 next on the Shaws and Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hi, it's Joe. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value-pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals and earn points on every purchase. Short on time? Order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Do you know what brand sells the most work shoes in America? Skechers. Why? Skechers has the best looking safety toe and slip resistant shoes around. They've got superior quality and simply incredible prices, but many people get them just for the style. So you can enjoy tough, steel-toed protection and slip-resistant soles anywhere, even if you don't need them for work. And since they're Skechers, you know they're going to be comfortable with Skechers' exclusive air-cooled memory foam. Find your new pair of Skechers safety toe and slip-resistant work shoes at a Skechers store, at Skechers.com, or wherever work shoes are sold.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
On we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. Red Sox leading 1-0. Willier to lead it off, and then Casas, the pitch, is ripped on the ground. A diving attempt, and it's off the glove of the second baseman, Guillorme. Their infield is so good, you almost expect them to make even that play, but hard hopper, and Willier has a leadoff hit here in the 4th. This might be the best infield defense we've seen all season long.
Overall, tremendous defense on this team, but without their really good defensive catcher, too.
So here's Tristan, who launched his 8th home run of the season in the 1st inning. It's amazing how far over Perdomo is. He really is testing the limits of the shift rules. The pitch is down, and Bob Brenly is the longtime manager, the World Series winner with the Diamondbacks. His son, Mike, of course, is the Red Sox fabulous video coordinator, and I bet you they're watching that because Perdomo is right on the line of that second base bag.
He could be called for it.
1-0. He creeps over. You have to be over as the pitch is thrown, and Tristan swings and misses. And a sinker, and it's 1-1.
Another on the multiple 50 home run list, Mickey Mantle, 52 in 1956, 54 in 1961.
So we're just throwing out the research packet. There are a lot of guys, yes, that have done it. Keep them coming. 1-1 to Casas. Sox by a run, and it looks to me like Tristan uses his time. 1-1 is not a count. He often does that. 4-1 Nats are in Atlanta. They lead in the 8th inning. Here's the 1-1. Tristan tries to stop his swing and does not on a changeup. And it is a ball and 2 strikes. Pittsburgh hosting Cincinnati. 1-0 there. in the third inning, and they're underway in KC. Phillies and the Royals. Phillies destroyed Kansas City last night. 1-2 to Tristan. Swinging a drive into the right field gap, and it's going to get down for a hit. Carroll plays the first hop. Willier had to hold. He's at second. Tristan 2 for 2. The Red Sox are in business for Devers here in the fourth. It is pretty amazing to me, Joe, with all the time that he missed, 98 games, how quickly Casas is hot again.
Yeah, he came right out of the chute, hitting very, very well. That makes him, let's see, 12 for 33 since coming off the injured list. Not that long. It's pretty tough to get your timing down so fast.
So here is Devers, who was robbed of a hit. Searing line drive to first, his first time. Sun has come out. 2-1, none out the pitch. Devers fouls it off. He got fooled there. Sinker way off the plate. And it's 0-1. He's not done that very often this year, Devers. One of the reasons he's got career best on base average. You wonder whether now that it's been a week or so, that 200th home run starts to creep a little bit into his mind. He looked a little anxious there. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And it is high and outside. Good take on a fastball, 1-1. The thing about Devers is he does not have to try to hit home runs. He's got such natural power and backspin.
And he can hit pitches off the plate out, too, as we've seen. Although he's much more disciplined of late.
1-1. Here it is. Swinging a drive. High and deep into center field. It's back at the wall. It is gone! Number 200 for Devers. It's a 3-run blast. And it is 4-0 Red Sox. The 11th player in Red Sox history to reach the 200 milestone, and as we know, Joe, many more to come.
Boy, he cranked that one, a high, deep drive. And you draw a straight line from the home plate out to center field seats of the blocked off area. That's where it landed.
So here's Tyler O'Neill, who takes a strike on the inside corner. And don't you think it's sort of fitting that he hit it there where he's done so many times, a land where not many left-handers go? .200 in the register for him. The 0-1 to O'Neill is strike 2 on the corner.
His 958th career game. He gets number 200. 7th fastest to do it with the Red Sox.
399 to straightaway center. The 0-2 is a strike on the inside corner, and O'Neill is gone.
Finally, the Red Sox getting some run support to Tanner Houck.
Has not happened often of late. Devers looks a little bit relieved in the dugout.
First home run since August 16th at Baltimore.
It was the day he hit 2 home runs in 2 games consecutively as Yoshida takes a cut fastball away for ball 1. 4-0 Red Sox. Here's the pitch. Swinging a drive into right field. That's a base hit, and it's going to go to the corner. Yoshida's got extra bases. He's chucking around first. Into second. Carroll plays the carry. Moss is thinking 3. The relay throw beats him by a mile. He's out by 15 feet with 1 out at third. He must have thought that shot passed Carroll in right field, because he left second when Carroll had the ball in his glove.
I don't know if he picked up the coach. I mean, it's hard for him to read that rounding second base. He was taking a glance. He actually had his last glance about 20 feet from second base, so he was out by plenty.
Two down for Connor Wong, and he drives one high and deep down the left field line. Trouble if fair, and it is right inside the pole off the green. Wong rounds first. He's into second with a head first slide. Red Sox are hammering Kelly here in the fourth. Now, that base running decision does cost the Red Sox a run, but so good to see Connor rip that one, his 15th double of the year. So he's the 7th fastest, Rafi is, to 200 home runs. They didn't delineate this, but it's always a safe bet that Ted was the fastest to 200. In terms of games played, not age necessarily. Here is David Hamilton.
Long's 5th wall ball.
Ted had 127 home runs in his first 4 years before he went into military service for 43, 44, and 45. Then he came back with 38, 32, and 25. Here's the pitch to Hamilton. He takes a pitch high, and that is ball 1. For nothing Red Sox. Long at second, the pitch. Hamilton takes a ball.
399 feet for the Devers home run, 106.7 miles an hour off the bat.
Couldn't they have fudged it a little bit? Just get him to 400 for number 200. As he so often does. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch to Hamilton. Change up outside for ball 3. Tony C, of course, the meteoric start to his career, 24, 32, 28, and 20. That's in a time period in the mid-60s when that was a ton of home runs for a young player. The pitch to Hamilton is a ball taken all the way, a sinker, and it's a 4-pitch walk, so the Red Sox keep the merry-go-round going. Brent Strom is going to talk it over with Merrill Kelly. Hamilton aboard, 2 on, 2 out for Cedon. Joe Braverman shares with us that every ball put in play in this inning has left the bat at 103 miles an hour or more. Remarkable. Violent contact. Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. Same all-wheel drive Subaru SUV you've always trusted, with even more style, safety, and adventure. Learn more at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Visit on the mound is over. The Red Sox, this looks like the offense that carried them for the month of August. Swinging it all over. And they are on the fast break at the moment. See if Cedon can hang an even more crooked number. 3 runs in. Here's the pitch. And Cedon fouls it off on the third base side. It is 0-1. I think that is fitting in a way, Joe, because that in many ways is Rafi's superpower. The ability to hit these line drives that just sear out of the ballpark. I'm not sure I've seen many who ever do it that way. 0-1. The pitch is low. I mean, wouldn't you say that Ortiz tended to hit more majestic, towering home runs than Devers?
Yeah, I think Rafi hits it high to left field when he goes opposite field, which you have to do here because the wall's 37 feet high. But center field, they're lasers.
1-1 to Rafaela. 2 on, 2 out, 3 in. The pitch is ripped high in the air into right field. Carroll back at the warning track will hold up and make the play. The inning is over, but not before Devers gets himself into the Red Sox history books. A homer to center, and after 4, it's 4-0 Red Sox in the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, Shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Now the Red Sox now have a 4-0 lead, courtesy of Rafi Devers. 200th career home run, a 3-run blast. And Tanner Houckers of the double play ball working, delivers the first pitch in the 5th inning to Castillo, the catcher. It's in there for a strike. Adriandel Castillo struck out swinging his first time up, but a pitch almost hit him. Slider. And he takes one down and away. Off-speed breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the delivery, and he swings and misses at that big sweeper that almost hit his back foot. Ball and 2 strikes to the Arizona catcher. Red Sox trying to avoid being swept here. And the pitch is outside. Arizona has won 11 of its last 12 series. 3 was sweeps. They're 38-13 since July 1st, the best record in baseball. Here it comes, and he takes it outside.
This is something pretty cool. I know you remember it. 2017, it was July 26, Devers' 2nd career game. In Seattle, he launched his first career home run to straightaway center field.
Hard park to hit one out, especially to center. There's a drive to left field, deep down the line, slicing toward the corner. Foul ball. In and out of the last suite out there on the safe light auto glass side. And it remains 3-2. Rafi Devers with a blast. His last home run came August 17th at Baltimore. He hit home runs in consecutive days in Baltimore. And the delivery misses outside. A leadoff walk here. Something the Red Sox try to avoid. It hurt them yesterday. Great to see Chris Garagiola stop by. Say hi. He's the radio broadcaster for the Arizona Diamondbacks, replacing the retired Greg Schulte. And Chris is the grandson of the great Joe Garagiola. Broadcast so many years with NBC, Cardinals, the Yankees, and the Diamondbacks for the last 15 years of his career. Carl Strike. He's got the Buck O'Neill Award for his service to baseball. The Ford Frick Award in 1991. And, of course, made a lot of people laugh with Yogi Berra stories. The pitch is swung on, foul, first base side out of play. He was really a funny guy. When I was working in Youngstown, Ohio, just starting out, he did a promo because we were an NBC affiliate. He said, hey, Joe Castiglione, I changed my name. Why didn't you, for crying out loud? A great character. The 0-2 pitch is outside. I have been to his home, his childhood home, on the hill in St. Louis. Yogi Berra grew up right across the street. And what I didn't know, that Chris told me, was that at the very end of that street, Elizabeth Street, was the home of Jack Buck.
Really?
Yeah. 1-2 pitch. He swung on line in the left field. The base hit. He pulled it between third and short. Runner stops at second.
Well, how about the fact that Joe and Yogi tried out for the Cardinals the same day, and they thought that, like many, I think, a little undersized, and Yogi wouldn't do it. Can you imagine how history might have been different?
Yeah, they gave Joe $500. Yogi wanted the same. They wouldn't give it to him. But the house is still standing. They're in good shape, right down the street from St. Ambrose Church, with a beautiful statue of a little Italian worker. It's just a classic neighborhood. Great restaurants, of course. There's Perdomo, or Guillermo, I should say. First pitch is in there for a strike. 2 on, nobody out. Let's see if we get another double play ball. Thrown 3 in 4 innings. The 1-0 pitch to the left-hand batter. He tries to bunt. Did he pull the bat back? Yes, he did. It almost hit him on the back foot.
I might have to visit one of the oldest school Italian spots in all of baseball. We go to Detroit.
Mario's.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get a 6-course meal there. Not too far from Comerica Park. 1-1. Loves the bunt again. Takes it low.
It's not exactly well lit in there.
No, it's not in the high rent district either.
That's all right. Once you get in the doors, worth it.
Ken Coleman took me there years ago. 2-1 pitch is outside. Did he pull the bat back? Yes, he did. Another bluff bunt.
Wow.
In fact, it's been there so long that the waiter was asking us where Kirk Gowdy was. Mario's. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes high, ball 4. Ooh, some close pitches there. But now the bases are loaded with nobody out after the Red Sox put 4 on the board. Del Castillo goes to third. Suarez to second. Guillermo to first. And here's Perdomo, who would have fly to deep left his first time out. And that brings Andrew Bailey, the Red Sox pitching coach, out to the mound. Our code word of the day is can of corn. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal today. And our Chick-fil-A community hero is Christian Ortiz, who runs Next Level Boston, helping young men in Boston travel to baseball tournaments around the country and to get into college. We're honored to have Christian Ortiz as this week's hero. Bailey departs. The pitch has not been that far off the zone, but Arizona is very disciplined. As we said, they lead the major leagues in runs scored, averaging 5.35 runs per game. They're 4th in home runs with 158. Number 9 hitter, Perdomo. Houck deals, and a hard ground ball pulled foul, scattering them in the Red Sox dugout. Might hit the TV camera there at the far end on the ricochet. They'll give up a run for another double play. This is the number 9 hitter, and time is granted the batter here. Houck has had some traffic, but those 3 double plays have been immense. There's an 0-1 pitch. Oh, he chased the slider by his back foot and doesn't make contact. That certainly would have been a ball. It almost hit him on the back foot. So Tanner ahead, 0-2. He's had 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, and hit a man. The 0-2 deal. Swing, ground ball, bounce to deep first. Casas has just to play at first and steps on the bag for the out as a run scored, and the other runners move up. Del Castillo scoring to make it 4-1. Red Sox. Suarez to third. Guillermo to second base. Perdomo gets his 26th RBI. 3 unassisted. So now to the top of the order in Carroll, who singled to left and grounded out 4-3. He's now reached base in 34 consecutive games started. Left-hand batter. Last year's rookie of the year takes a slider missing low ball 1. (4-1) Boston. A hit could make it a 1-run game. Carroll's had good recovery in the second half. He takes a strike. With 14 home runs after a tough start. We understand that he was tinkering with his swing, trying to get more of a launch angle. He was pretty good last year to win the Rookie of the Year by change. Here's the pitch. And he swings and misses at a hard slider by his back foot. Infield is back, so they concede a run for an out. Big hole in the left side. Raffy not far off the line. And Raffaello shaded toward the bag. 1-2 pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing in the dirt, and he did hold up. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 4-run 7 hits for Boston. 1-run 4 hits for the D-backs. We're 18 over 500 at 74 and 56. Here comes a 2-2 pitch to the left-hand batter, and he swings and tops a foul into the Red Sox dugout.
Now, I often talk about how we aggregate stats and talk about what things people do before they turn a certain age. Here's a list that Rafi is now on that is not that. This is the list of people. There are 11 now, 200 or more homers, 250 or more doubles before they turn 28.
2-2 pitch. Swinging a high fly ball left field. O'Neill in medium depth left is there. The runner's tagging at third. Here's the catch. Here comes the throw way off line. Everybody advances. It's a sacrifice fly, and it's 4-2. Red Sox leading. That throw was 30 feet wide of home plate over toward the left side of the diamond. So a sacrifice fly for Corbin, his 53rd RBI, scoring Suarez easily. Guillermo took third.
I think in the end, once the bases were loaded with nobody out, Houck would have settled. So would have the Red Sox for having just given up the 2, but you got to get through McCarthy for that.
McCarthy is lined to second into a double play, struck out, and he tops a ground ball foul just outside of third where Rafi grabs it. Rafi's playing very close to the bag.
He is. So I think the names on a list probably tell you how good a filter it is. Listen to these names: 200 or more homers, 250 more doubles before turning 28. Devers, Trout, Cabrera, Pujols, Andrew Jones, A-Rod, Griffey, Aaron, Trusky, Ott, and Fox. I mean, that's
impressive. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive base hit into left field. It's a 1-run game. RBI for McCarthy is 48th. His 23rd since the beginning of the month of August. Second most in the game. Jeremy scores easily. So those walks really came back to haunt just as they did yesterday.
Yeah, that's disappointing, especially from your ace. I mean, the Red Sox have had such a big problem with shutdown innings, and they can't get one here.
All right, here comes the left-hand batting Jacques Peterson, has been hit by a pitch and walk. 3 runs home here in the 5th. Slider in there for a strike. Well, he had a shutout going to this inning. But now it's 4-3 Boston. And there's a ground ball rake foul. Well, they're taking aim at the Red Sox dugout right where Alex Cora is sitting. Jason Varitek and Ramon Vasquez right behind him.
By the way, how cool was the picture of Jason packing up the Wakefield's daughter Bree for college?
And that was amazing. Uncle Jason, as the caption said in the Globe. The 0-2 runner goes in first, outside and low. Here's the throw, a bad one. And he's safe. Throw was high and sailing to the right of the bag. Rafaela made a good stab, but he almost tagged him on the back going by, but now the tying runs at second base.
No chance really for Wong. Yeah, we remember on opening day when the 04 team said that those kids now have 40 new uncles. Well, Jason's been living that now for many years. He really stood up, stepped in big time as both Tim and Stacy got sick.
Here's the 1-2, ground ball toward the middle, but right there is the shortstop Rafaela. Behind second base, fires to first to retire the side, but the D-backs crawl right back into it with 3 runs after 4.5, 4-3 Boston on the Shaw Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Hi, this is Ryan Williams with 128 Plumbing, Heat, and Cooling and Electric, the official home service provider of the Boston Red Sox. With spring baseball in the air, it's time to start thinking about your air conditioning. And we're now booking our yearly air conditioning maintenance and free consultations in case you're still using those pesky window units. We have served the North Shore, Greater Boston, and Merrimack Valley for over 30 years. Check us out and book online now at call128.com or give us a call at 888-CALL-128. Go Sox.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Red Sox review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Pass of the fifth. The lead's been cut to 1 run, 4-3 Boston. We welcome our junior broadcaster from Shaw's, Fiona Delahunty of Brighton. Our junior broadcaster. First pitch is a ball inside to Duran. And this batter is
Jaron Duran.
Right, he's 0 for 2. He struck out looking and grounded into a 6-3 double play. And the pitch is in there for a strike. You're 11 years old, right? Just turned 11?
Yep.
Where do you go to school?
I go to school at St. Columkill in Brighton.
So you're about to begin what year? What grade?
6th grade.
Oh, cool. Outside and low. And you're a full-time Irish step dancer. Boy, that's a lot of work, isn't it?
Sorta.
But it's fun?
Yeah.
Practicing 4 times a week. The 2-1 is slow and away. Have you made many trips?
Yeah.
Where'd you go most recently?
I went to Dallas, Texas for the Nationals.
This is competition, huh?
Yeah.
And the pitch is swung on and missed. A high drive fastball up and away.
Joe, she'd get along. Fiona would with Tristan Casas. She's got beautiful green paint on her fingers.
You know Tristan Casas? You're going to introduce 2 batters who now paints his nails. Different colors. The years of what do you call that? Lime green?
I don't know. I think it's mint green.
Mint green. That's more like it. That's low and inside, so a walk to start the 5th inning. Red Sox trying to extend the lead here after it was cut to a run.
This reminds me, Joe, you know we had this bet all year before Tristan missed 98 games that you were going to paint your nails if he hit 40 home runs, but we got to change that.
Yeah.
15 maybe? He's got 8 now.
I'll go along with 15. So the leadoff man on via the walk. And there's a ball outside. Who's the batter?
Willier Abreu.
Very good.
Well done. Have you studied Spanish?
No.
Oh, you did pretty well with that.
Just Irish.
Yeah. Ran at first. The pitch is a little bit low, down and away.
How'd you get into that kind of dancing?
When I was younger, I went to Disney Springs at Disney World, and we went to Raglan Road, and there's this thing where you go on stage and you dance with like some of the older dancers, and I really liked it, and so I started to dance.
Cool. 2-0, so you've been at it a long time?
Yeah.
I'm going to convince her before she leaves to show us a little. It hurts my legs to think about doing it.
It's almost like gymnastics in a way, isn't it?
Sorta.
Yeah. 3-0 to Abreu as Kelly's lost the strike zone. Buck's got Houck in trouble. And the 3-0 is in there for a strike. 3 balls in a strike. How did you win the junior broadcaster competition?
My dad entered I don't know, entered something in Shaw's.
Yeah. 3-1 is outside. Ball 4. Consecutive walks opening the 5th.
It's another good reminder, Joe. Only good things happen when you go to Shaw's.
That's right. What are your favorite items at Shaw's?
Candy.
I knew you'd say that. Right there by the registers, huh? But they got that big bin where you could get different candies for 3 for $1 or $2.
Yeah.
Get some good deals there. Dots and juicy fruits. Casas. And the pitch is swung on, grounded hard and foul, first base side.
Tristan Casas.
Very good.
Well done. He's had a long home run. You saw that in the first inning, way out there, the bleachers. And then a single to right center his next time up. 2 on, nobody out.
Joe, I know you've been here for 42 years, but these pronunciations, your job is in a little trouble here, I think.
Yeah, very good. She had studied Spanish.
Joe, Mantiply.
Mantiply up in their bullpen. Big spot here for Kelly. His team got him within a run, but 2 on and nobody out because of walks. The pitch to Tristan. He swung on it high and shallow to center field. It should be an out. McCarthy racing in. The shortstop out. McCarthy makes the catch in very shallow center. And there's the first out.
Rafael Devers.
And you know what he did last time? He hit a ball. See that black screen out there in center? He hit a 3-run homer. The 200th of his career. That was a big out, and now Raffy is actually robbed of it his first time when the first baseman Bell went leaping for his line drive and robbed him of a probable double. 2 on, 1 out, and the pitch to Raffy is fouled straight back. Where's your next competition, Fiona?
I don't know yet. It's probably close to Massachusetts, though.
But Dallas was the big one, huh?
Yeah.
6th grade in a new school, or are you at the same place?
Same place.
Perfect.
The 0-1 pitch is swung on, pop foul out of play. What's the first day of school?
It's actually this Wednesday.
Oh, in August. Because my grandkids are going back September 4th, public school.
You better enjoy the last few days of summer, huh?
Yep.
Are you excited about it, going back to school?
Yeah.
I never was excited about going back to school.
Well, that's why you're here.
We wanted summer to keep going. Left to second nothing doing.
I get it, though. My kids are, well, my oldest going back to first grade. They miss all their friends, you know?
Oh, that's true, yeah. Didn't miss the studying.
Well, you just didn't do it.
The 0-2 to Raffy, and he fouls a curveball, just got a piece of it staying out in front.
He looks like he might do it again today, Joe. I mean, I'm not saying 0-2 count, but don't you think he's got a little confidence edge to him now, balanced swings? They are making the trade right now, by the way, with the fan who caught the 200th homer off the batter's eye. Looks like an autographed bat and some other goodies.
Yeah, I'm surprised security didn't get it because it went into the hitter's backdrop, but some fan must have rushed over and grabbed it. The pitch, swing ground ball to second, should be 2. The shortstop has it on to first, and they turn it over 4-6-3. That went Guilherme to Perdomo, and on to first base for the out. Fiona Delahunty, great job.
Thank you.
Wish you the best. Junior broadcaster
Have fun in
from
6th
Shaw's.
grade.
Good luck in 6th grade, and after 5, it's 4-3 in favor of the Diamondbacks on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Hey, it's Lou. Grill it, bake it, or fry it. Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs, just $1.97 a pound when you use a digital coupon, limited to 2. When you shop with the Shaw's app, you get amazing deals. You earn points on every purchase. If you're short on time, order ahead for free curbside pickup or get delivery. Hurry and save big on Signature Farms chicken. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Introducing the all-new 2025 Subaru Forester. The same all-wheel drive SUV you've always trusted. Now with even more style,
safety, and adventure. The redesigned Forester is equipped with standard, enhanced, symmetrical all-wheel drive and upgraded safety technology. The all-new 2025 Subaru Forester, starting at $29,695. SubaruNewEngland.com.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop and Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Hi, this is Tristan Casas. You're listening to the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
On cue, Tristan dives after a ground ball just past the first base bag. He stops it, he flips to Hauk, and that's robbery from Tristan to take a hit away from Josh Bell. Beautiful defense for the man with a solo blast today. One pitch, one out.
That could have been a double.
So Hauk is looking to bounce back a little bit here. He's thrown now 77 pitches. 2 walks, 2 hits, and 3 runs in the top of the 5th for the Snakes. 4-3 Red Sox. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Well, Fiona likes candy at Shaw's. If you like chicken, it's the place for you this week, too. Value pack all-natural chicken breast or thighs, $1.97 a pound. And you use the digital coupon as Tanner, for some reason, stepped off the mound and sort of turned his back to the plate. Just his cap, and now into the wine. Here's the 0-1. That is a little low. The sweeper, and it's 1-1.
They scored 3 runs without a lot of live contact, 2 walks helping immensely. But this is a disciplined team. They are striking out the third fewest times in the National League.
1-1 is swung on him. You know, when we were talking about fastest Red Sox to their 200th home run, I was looking at it through the lens of they started their careers here, and that they got to 200 as Red Sox. Well, it's no surprise who actually has the record. The 1-2 is past Hauk up the middle, and both Hamilton and Rafaela slide after it. They collide, and the ball shoots through. Not sure either had a play, but they both kind of pulled up fearing that collision, and it went just directly between them for a 1-out hit. So the tying run is aboard. David Ortiz, who got so hot once he started playing, hit his 200th Red Sox home run in his 717th game.
And he began that season on the bench. Backup DH.
Well, it helped. Pedro says, I'm not going to pitch if you don't play him. Good friend to have. Here's Del Castillo. This is trouble down the left field line, and it is just fouled. Man, that stayed inside the line. That could have tied the game.
But this kid's a good-looking young hitter out of University of Miami.
He is. I mean, look, David Ortiz, I don't think it's really much of an argument. He's the single most important player in Red Sox history. And yet you have to give an enormous assist to Pedro for that.
Pedro found him.
He brought him here.
Directed the Red Sox to sign him.
0-1. Here's the pitch. And it's outside. It's an amazing story. Yeah. He saw him at a restaurant in Santo Domingo right after he'd gotten released by the Twins.
Yeah, Pedro, David told that story at the Hall of Fame with us on their panel discussion with Joe Torre.
He said, I'll be just fine. Don't worry about it. I'll get you signed. 1-1. He is outside. And then it took forever to really put him in the lineup every day.
It wasn't until late April. I remember he had a home run extra innings to the opposite field in Anaheim, and from there he took off. Because Jeremy Giambi was the starting DH. They liked the fact that he worked a lot.
I like homers better.
Yes.
2-1. The pitch is low and in danger of another walk with a splitter there. The bullpen had been up. Tanner's thrown 85 pitches.
And he has so economical the first 3, only 35 pitches. That 5th inning took a toll.
3-1. Big pitch here to Del Castillo. Made his debut 18 days ago. The pitch is outside. He walked him. Can't happen. I mean, Tim's been so good this season. This is an utterly critical game for the Red Sox. And now that's 3 walks in the last 2 innings after he got a 4-run lead. So that's disappointing for Tanner. Now 2-1 with 1 out for the man who's had the best series of any D-backs hitter, the dangerous Eugenio Suarez. Nervy time right here.
Looks like it's got the bullpen busy.
And this ball's crushed. High and deep to left field. Suarez has done it again. Off the left tower, it's a 3-run homer. The D-backs jump ahead 6-4, and the walks kill Tanner Houck.
Good vibes, his favorite saying, and he's had a lot of good vibes this series. That's 10 RBIs for Eugenio Suarez.
Well, and unfortunately for the Red Sox, that sequence right there is a microcosm for all of the second half of this season. Walks and home runs. Suarez just absolutely sat on that pitch, and he obliterated it. His second homer of the series, hit above the 49 heart on the far left light tower. 3-run blast. Wow, that happened in a flash. Here is a soft ground ball on the right side. Casas has it. He'll step on the bag.
Seemed like 10 minutes ago the Red Sox had a 4-0 lead.
And again, Joe, this was another slider that got the middle of the zone, and Suarez was looking for it. How many first pitch breaking balls have been absolutely launched over the first 3 weeks, the last 3 weeks of this season? Opponents have figured it out. So now here is Geraldo Perdomo. A splitter misses outside for ball one after just such a great season for Tanner. He's had a nice little run here for 3 starts after wobbling. The 1-0 is a strike on the outside corner. These 2 innings just so damaging, and now it'll be to the Red Sox offense to pick him up. They've done that today with 4 runs on 7 hits. The 1-1 is lined into center field. Duran coming in. He'll get there to make the play. The inning is over. Now the inability to score after the consecutive walks for the Red Sox in the 5th looms large. Houck walks off dejectedly. It is 6-4 Arizona. Bottom 6 next on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
The odds of a foul ball knocking over your perfectly balanced tray of nachos? Astronomical.
Dude, watch the nachos.
We don't know what's going to happen on a trip to the ballpark, but we do know the chances of falling victim to online crime are 1 in 4. You and your family need Aura with scam protection, fraud monitoring, and parental control features. Protect everything your family does online with Aura. Go to aura.com/baseball to start your free trial today. The 1 in 4 statistics is based on research conducted by Javelin Strategy and Research. No one can prevent all identity theft or monitor all transactions effectively.
Matthews Auto has purchased Bernardi Nissan and are bringing our award-winning dealership group to Boston. With the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, you bank up to 25% of everything you spend on service and can use it to save up to $5,000 off a future vehicle purchase. This month, drive off in a new 2024 Nissan Altima 2.5S. Lease it for only $199 per month for 36 months. Lease selling price $27,535. Or our 2024 Nissan Rogue S all-wheel drive for only $299 per month for 36 months, both with $3,999 due at signing. Lease selling price $31,135. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley at 962 Worcester Street, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com. Ultima VIN number RN350571. Rogue VIN number RC720886. 36 months, 10,000 miles per year. $3,999 due at signing, cash or trade. First payment, tax and fees extra. Rebates to dealer to qualified buyers. Must finance through NMAC. Ends 9/3/24.
Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Hey, it's Tyler O'Neill. This is the home of the Sox, WEEI.
Theo will lead it off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 6th, and all of a sudden playing from behind for the first time. 6-4, O'Neill, right-handed hitter. Kelly, in some ways a surprise that he's still in the game. He's thrown now 83 pitches, but he walked a couple in the last inning. He's been hit so hard. Maybe a short leash for him here. O'Neill has twice struck out today. Here's the 0-1, and Tyler swings and misses at a slider, and it's 0-2.
Yesterday, 6 walks and 2 scored, 1 forced in a run. Today, 2 walks led directly to runs.
0-2 to O'Neill. Pitch high. It's Tyler, then Yoshida and Wong in the Herb Chambers batting order. Brought to you by Herb Chambers Bentley, Lamborghini, Rolls-Royce, Maserati, and Alfa Romeo of Boston. 1-2. Swinging a drive way foul. He launched that one. Did O'Neill. Even left of the Coca-Cola sign. Almost like over his left shoulder. He takes his time. It's 1-2. The Arbella Insurance Foundation. He is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Every strikeout from a Sox pitcher during the 2024 season, Arbella donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. 1-2 is popped up. Foul, back of first. Josh Bell, a long run over by the tarp, and he's out of room. Just about 10 seats shy of Canvas Alley. Going to play, and it's 1-2. One of Boston's finest is up on the roof, up above the pavilion level. Taking a little video of the sweeping views of downtown Boston and this amazing vista is Fenway Park. Your granddaughters are making the heart sign at you from the seats too, Joe.
I see them, yes.
1-2. Here's the pitch. Way outside. That's become a huge thing, you know. The heart shape with your fingers.
Anna's about to begin her sophomore year in high school and missing her big sister went off to Boston College Thursday.
They're so close. 2-2. Swinging a foul on the third base side. 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
6-4 D-backs. The 2-2 to O'Neill, swing and a miss. He struck out for the third time today. So 1 out for Yoshida.
I know you're getting up there when your granddaughter goes off to college. The first one.
I'm just hoping I get to meet my grandkids.
You started later.
I did. In a lot of things. All right, 1 out is Yoshida. Massa grounded to third and then doubled, was thrown out at third. That's a big play at this point. Strike on the outside corner. That's the kind of moment where you hope it won't matter, because he ripped a ball into the corner and right that was clearly and cleanly fielded by Carroll and kind of inexplicably headed for third. The 0-1 is outside. He was thrown out by 20 feet at third.
He didn't got the coach.
And then Wong doubled the next pitch. Cost him a run. He trailed by 2, 1-1 the pitch. Yoshida takes high and outside. A cut fastball, and it's 2-1. I don't know whether Bob Brenly's eating bread or what, but there are 3 or 4 pigeons that keep flying right in front of our window. They've almost come in twice, the 2-1. Swing and a foul on the third base side.
Bob was telling us the year after they won the World Series, they came to Fenway, the D-backs, for the first time and swept the series. He said it was one of the most exciting series he's ever witnessed. We hope it doesn't happen again.
One of the great ever first guesses by Tim McCarver, the 2-2. Swinging a line drive, foul outside of third. He said as the infield came in with Mariano Rivera on the mound, he said the one danger here of bringing the infield in is he throws all these cutters into lefties and you can easily get jammed and bloop one into the outfield.
Luis Gonzalez did just that. It almost didn't make the outfield, right at the edge of the grass.
2-2. Swinging a high fly into right field. Corbin Carroll is there. He makes the play. And they're 2 down. Sort of a testament in some ways even more to Mariano's greatness. He's been in the middle of some of the most crushing losses in World Series history, and yet is still so obviously the all-time greatest closer.
His throwing error on a bunt set up that whole inning.
And of course, we all remember Bill Miller.
Who owned him, hit over 400 against him.
We were with Kevin Millar down in Houston. I have a hilarious anecdote from that time together. 2 down. Here's Wong, 6-4 Snakes in the 6th. Connor doubled his last time just inside the pesky pole, underneath it on the green. He takes a slider outside for ball 1. So final day, Kevin's going to drive back to his ranch after the game. He had his big Texas truck down there. Drove us from the hotel to the ballpark. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss. And Jim Crane, his friend, had gotten him a parking pass, so he didn't need to say anything or introduce himself. But as you know, he didn't need any encouragement. So we pull up to the parking lot right behind the players' entrance at Minute Maid Park in his huge double-wide truck. The 1-1 pitch to Wong. Estonian himself. He takes outside, and Kevin rolls down the window, shows the parking pass, and says, Kevin Millar, 0-4 champ. I got Mariano. He wouldn't throw me a strike. 2-1.
And his pinch runner was Dave Roberts.
Pitch. Wong rips it foul on the third base side. What a big lift it would be to this club if Connor could get it going. Two and two with two down. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Red Sox go down in the bottom of the sixth. How quickly this game has turned. 6-4 Arizona on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network. Hey baseball fans, Will Fleming here. Are you tired of your home siding striking out? Enter AZEK Exteriors, the #1 brand with pros for premium exterior trim and the ultimate pinch hitter against rot and ongoing maintenance. Introducing AZEK's new bevel and shake siding, engineered to withstand the toughest weather conditions. With AZEK, you can achieve the classic beauty of traditional cedar siding, but without all the ongoing maintenance. Stay ahead of the game with siding from AZEK Exteriors. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples and learn more today.
When it's time to sell your home, you hope your agent knows the market. Timing, pricing, interest rates, neighborhoods, staging, open houses, understanding contracts, completing paperwork, and can actually help guide you on your big move. Don't hope, know. When you hire a Weichert agent, you can be sure you've got a partner who will guide you every step of the way, from listing to closing and everything in between. Weichert. Dream, move, home. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
The Greg Hill Show, weekdays, 5:30 to 10.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
To the 7th we go, and Tanner Houck's afternoon is done. Brennan Bernardino in spot trying to keep the Red Sox within 2. Tanner, 6 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs. They were all earned, and the big one for Tanner, 4 walks today. 3 of them scored, and those are the difference in the game. Here's Corbin Carroll. He shows bunt, pulls it back, but it's a called strike on a Bernardino fastball anyway, 0-1.
Yeah, I could say this about the team. It's much better than we thought. The Arizona Diamondbacks.
Eddie Rodriguez in their dugout. He's gotten healthy, trying to help them down the stretch. The 0-1. He is a little outside. I'll say it again. They're like the Guardians. You don't know until you see them.
Yeah, they can string hits and walks together. They're disciplined at the plate. They play great defense, and they're getting injured pitchers back at the right time.
Good combo. 1-1. Got a great manager as Carroll fouls it back to the screen.
Yeah, and Mike Hazen's done a great job as director of baseball operations. Some very shrewd trades for young pitching. And Torey Lovello certainly knows how to put players in positions to succeed.
1-2. Here's the pitch, and it's outside. You know, Mike has so many influences with Boston ties, of course. And one thing I think he does so well, like Craig Breslow now and Chaim and Dave before, he lets his manager manage. That's really, he's got a great one in Torrey. The 2-2 is strike 3 called. Curveball froze him on the inside corner. And there's one away. Bernardino looking to bounce back. He did not have his best stuff last time out. Bases loaded walk. But that's a good first out. And here now is Jake McCarthy. We are long past 110 pitches in this game. The 110th brought to you by 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. Here's McCarthy. He chops it on the right side. Casas goes way off the bag, backhand, and a nice feed to the covering Bernardino. to make the play. 2 down. At first blush, I thought Tristan might have ranged too far to his right, but, watching it, that might have been the only chance they had to make a play.
He's really played well defensively in this game.
He's done a lot. He's on both sides, launched a home run. So 2 quick outs, and here's Jock Peterson. I'm sure he's right now mulling over what to do with the 10th pick in the D-backs fantasy football draft, as determined by Torey Lavello's batting practice here the other day. 7th inning brought to you by Sherwin-Williams, the exclusive Pro Plus program helps you grow and manage your paint business. Jock takes a strike on the outside corner, 0-1.
Bit of a surprise. The Yankees have DFA'd Michael Tonkin, who's pitched pretty well for them. Former Minnesota Twin will travel righty to call up Phil Bickford from AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
0-1 is a curve that misses outside, a ball and a strike. D-backs 6, Red Sox 4 here. Clouds have come back here. Fenway Park, still plenty of blue peeking on through. 1-1 is way outside with a curveball. And it is 2-1. It's sort of quietly, Jock Peterson's been one of the great clutch hitters of the last 5-6 years. So many big hits with the Dodgers, carried it into San Francisco last year. 2-1 is outside. He's fiery, which some clubs need a little injection of. I don't necessarily think you might want 9 of these guys on your club, but they can give you a little jolt. 3-1 with 2 down and the base is empty. Bernie is ready. He throws, and Peterson takes a strike on the inside corner, and the count is full. Peterson walked again yesterday. He has walked, including today, in 9 straight games. Incredible. 3-2, fouled off on the third base side. And we'll do it again, 3-2. Willie Castro hit a leadoff home run for the Minnesota Twins, but the Cardinals have come back and tied that game in the 5th inning. Meanwhile, Philadelphia leads Kansas City 3-1. 3-2 the pitch again. That's strike 3. Right there on the corner. Beautiful stuff for Brendan Bernardino. 1-2-3 stretch time, which is brought to you by Jeffrey Glassman Injury Lawyers. 6-4 Diamondbacks. Red Sox, when we return, we'll have Hamilton, Rafaela, and Duran scheduled to hit, although a lefty's coming out of the bullpen, so could very well be Romy Gonzalez to lead it off when we return. 6-4 Snakes on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Just like our hometown legends of the Diamond, Herb Chambers has been hitting it out of the park for decades with legendary customer service. With over 35 brands and so many locations, Herb Chambers offers the largest inventory of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. You can always count on getting the lowest prices and best value. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Come see for yourself and experience our legendary customer service today. Herb Chambers. We don't sell cars, we help people buy them.
I'm Dan Morgan. One question many people wonder is, does the law firm I hire for my injury case matter? Of course it does. At Morgan & Morgan, we've invested millions into making sure your experience from first call to your settlement is so easy. You can literally start your case right from your couch in just a few clicks. You'll also be able to text your case staff and lawyer anytime you need. We're America's largest injury law firm for a reason. Injured? The choice is easy.
What's better than 1 win? 3 wins. With Straight Savings, you keep your own phone, get 1 line for only $25 a month with real unlimited data, and get rewarded with a $200 phone credit after 12 months. It's a win-win-win. Head to Walmart or visit straighttalk.com today. Switch to Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Straight Savings Plan enrollment requires compatible unlocked device and new line of service. Bonus device credit requires 12 months of active service. Offer ends if eligibility requirements are no longer met. Taxes and fees apply. For network management practices, see Straight Talk's terms and conditions.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
To the bottom of the 7th we go. Joe Mantiply on the mound for the D-backs, and indeed it is Romy Gonzalez to pinch hit for the Sox, and he takes first pitch changeup outside for ball 1. 6-4 D-backs, and it would have been hard to imagine that even 30 minutes ago. The Red Sox got Raffy Devers' 200th home run. They led 4-0, but all Arizona since. What a big half inning this is. Romy waits. The 1-0 is strike on the inside corner. He had a pinch hit single yesterday. Again, he's been fabulous in this role. Romy and then Cedon and Jarren Duran. 1-1. They play him straight up, and another base hit up the middle into center field. Romy getting the Red Sox started here in the bottom of the 7th. That is so impressive from Gonzalez. And these Red Sox hitters so often talk about what a great job Alex Cora does communicating with them to get their mind right, go down into the cage, take a few swings before you do pinch hit. So here now the tying run comes to the plate in Cedon Rafaela. Figures to be a good spot for Mantiply with all these lefties lined up. Big chance for Cedon. Mantiply sets, he throws, and a swing and a miss. Big curveball. That is so obviously been the book in this series. The Diamondbacks have just leaned into breaking balls against Rafaela. 13 homers. Back up on the middle infield, and Mantiply throws to first. That was a very easy pickoff move, I would imagine, for Romy to pick up on. Fenway's just dying to explode. Cruising along early, but now in danger of being swept. 0-1 pitch is a strike. That was a perfect curveball. Bottom of the zone on the corner, and it is 0-2. Duran on deck, and then Abreu. Cedon is singled and fly deep to right. 0-2. Swinging a ground ball, foul outside of third. Kyle Hudson, nice bare hand grab. It's hard to believe Hudson, the former wide receiver at Illinois, there's an NFL game in 4 days.
College football kicked off yesterday.
Yeah, they call it week 0. Played in Dublin. Georgia Tech won at the buzzer with a field goal. 0-2 to Rafaela. Pitch is swung on a miss. He got him with a changeup. So Cedon is gone. Big first out for Mantiply, and here is Jarren Duran. Duran called out on strikes in the first. Hard ground ball up the middle that turned into a double play in the third, and then walked in the 5th. All day this has felt like such a key game, and this is a big moment for Jarren. The pitch is a strike on the outside corner. The D-backs do have some closer issues. Sewald wobbled a little bit yesterday. We haven't seen Martinez. He throws triple digits for them. Romy dancing away over at first. 0-1 to Duran. Here's the pitch, and it is grounded foul outside of first. Jarren shaking out his left hand.
Joely Rodriguez and Chris Martin both up in the Red Sox pen.
I would assume that depends on what happens in this inning. If the Red Sox tie the game or go ahead, maybe even just get one run, I think you're likely to see Martin in the 8th.
Alex really wanted a deep start by the pitch today because they got a 5-game series coming up.
Not possible. 0-2 is on the ground. It's going to be a double play. To second for 1, over to first, 2. Double play, and one of the stories of the day, Red Sox just inning-ending double plays. We go to the 8th inning, 6-4 Arizona. Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Swing by the newly renovated CCL Homescape Showroom in Abington, featuring the H3 window from Sierra Pacific. With the Sierra Pacific H3 windows, you can choose from 50 exterior colors and 8 interior wood species, and each window is protected by a low-maintenance, highly durable exterior cladding that will stand up to the harsh New England weather for years to come. CCL and Sierra Pacific. Nobody's ever built a window like this before. Go to cclco.com to learn more.
Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's and Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Business. It's not a 9-to-5 proposition. It's all day and into the night. It's all the things that keep this world turning. And behind every one of these businesses is a partner like Comcast Business helping to keep it all moving. It's why the local flower shop and your favorite pizza joint, the startup and the stadium, hospitals and hotels, banks and restaurants nationwide. All these businesses choose the advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and round-the-clock trusted partnership from Comcast Business. From Main Street to Wall Street, our people are powering the businesses that power it all. So when you're ready to unlock what's possible for your business, there's no one better to answer the call. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Restrictions apply. Call or visit ComcastBusiness.com to learn more.
It's Brennan Bernardino. This is the home of the Red Sox, WEEI.
Red Sox once led 4-0, now trail 6-4. As we go to the 8th inning, Joanis Rodriguez takes over. Pitching in his 3rd straight game. The lefty just called up from AAA Worcester, facing Josh Bell, Pavin Smith, and Adrian Del Castillo. The 6-4 lead for the Diamondbacks, trying to sweep this series. Josh Bell is 0 for 3, batting right-handed for the first time today against the lefty, and he takes a strike. Josh has grounded out 3-1, bounced into a 4-6-3 double play, robbed of a hit, a 3-1 out, started by Casas. The pitch, and he fouls it to the right out of play. It's been a big plus for them since they got him in a trade from Miami. It's a well-constructed club here, and they've withstood the injuries, as we've said, to their top 2 power hitters, Marte and Walker. Ground ball nubbed toward the mound, picked up in the grass by Rodriguez. He fires to first for the out. So a 1-3 out starts the 8th inning. Tommy Gonzalez stays in the game after his pinch single to play at second base. Rodriguez made the club out of spring training, but struggled. It's 2/3 of an inning Friday night, a run, a hit, and a hit batsman. And yesterday, scoreless inning. A.J. Puck, the hard-throwing lefty. Pitch yesterday is warming. And we have a pinch hitter for the D-backs. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. takes a strike. He's batting for Pavin Smith, who was 2 for 3, 2 singles, and started that 3-run 6th inning rally with a base hit to center. Capped by the 3-run homer by Eugenio Suarez. The pitch is swung on, chopped weakly and foul toward the third base coaching box. It was a changeup, and it's 0-2. Gurriel, 82-76 with 15 homers. We saw him quite a bit with Toronto. He was hit well in this yard. Tall right-hand batter from Cuba. The pitch, and he defensively fouls it to the right in on the hands. He fought it up, bouncing it over by the Red Sox dugout. Red Sox are 29-34 at home, but in danger here of losing another. So they can rally in the final 2 innings. The 0-2 pitch coming to Gurriel. The delivery is swung on, rake foul in the ground. Third base side. Stay tuned after the game with the Nissan post-game show. Hurry in, save big on a new Nissan at the end of summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store, NissanUSA.com. Ray Old, the former Boston Patriot linebacker, is here today. He sent along good well wishes to Bill Egan in Newport, Rhode Island, who's battling an illness. Going away for a ball. 1-2. Ray was a great linebacker at Colgate, also a catcher from Wellesley, Mass. Played for the Boston Patriots in 67 and 68. The 1-2 pitch is rake foul again, third base side. Tomorrow, 2:05 for the resumption of the suspended game and the regular game at 7:10. Here's the pitch home. And a swing and a miss. He got him up and away with a changeup. High changeup. So that's the second out. And here comes Adrian Del Castillo, who struck out and walked twice. And both times he scored after the walks. So good discipline, this rookie left-handed hitting catcher. He's now 14 for 43 as a big leaguer. 2 out, nobody on, and the delivery is a bender in there for a strike. Rodriguez delivers 0-1, and there's a foul left side. That'll make the chairs. Red Sox trying to get a rally here after this very tough Arizona team is battled back from a 4-0 deficit to take a 6-4 lead. The pitch, ground ball, bounced, and that's going to go into right center field. A base hit just to the right of second base. Rodriguez took a wave at it, but did not come close. So D-backs have their 8th hit. And here's that man again, Eugenio Suarez. 3 for 3, 2 singles to left, and then a 3-run homer into the monster seats. And he has had quite a series. 10 runs batted in, 5 Friday night, 4 in a grand slam. 2 yesterday, a wall ball double. And today, the pitch is in there for a call strike from Venezuela, one of the best like players in the game. Good vibes, as we mentioned, his favorite saying. From Venezuela, number Cincinnati Red and Mariner. There's a strike over the outer half. Brings a lot of life to a clubhouse with his personality, and of course a big bat, though he strikes out quite a bit. But in this series, he has been on fire. 0-2 the count, the pitch. Swinging a line drive, base hit. He's 4 for 4. What a series for Eugenio Suarez, who stops at first. Stopping at second base was Castillo. Wow, 3 singles and a home run. And Guilherme is due. Let's see if they go to the bench here for the right-hand batter. Chris Martin is no longer throwing. He had been up earlier. So we'll see what manager Torrelovello decides to do. He's going with a pinch hitter. So we'll see who it is as soon as he turns around and shows us his number. Kevin Newman. Hello, Newman. Batting for Guilherme. He was grounded into a double play, walked and scored, and was out 3-1. Red Sox can ill afford to fall any further behind. Well, he got the first 2 men. Now Andrew Bailey visits the mound. Newman, who came up with the Pirates. Infielder, 275, 94 games with 2 homers and 23 RBIs. So he's here in a key spot. This inning belongs to Rodriguez. He's got to escape this jam. El Castillo at second, Suarez at first. Here's the pitch home, and Newman swings and he grounds a hard foul by the third base coaching box. What a series for Eugenio Suarez. 10 runs batted in. And let's see, 8 hits, 13 at bats. There's a pitch that misses up and away. 8 for 13, 2 home runs. 1-1 to Newman, the pinch hitter. Here it is, and he grounds it to third. Raffy has a good hop and runs to the bag for the fourth on Del Castillo that retires the side. We go to the home half of the 8th inning. Sweet Caroline time at Fenway. It is 6-4 Arizona on the Shaw's in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue? Yeah, crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks, "Want to test drive the Rogue?" I'm like, "Let's go." We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra.
Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city, 34 highway to 30 city, 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in, like Kubota BX and L Series compact tractors, rated #1 in durability and owner experience. Z Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
In Connecticut, visit F&W Equipment in Orange, MB Tractor and Equipment in South Windsor, or RNS Rentals and Sales in Torrington.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop and Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
A.J. Puck, the hard-throwing lefty, takes over. They got him from Miami, a former Oakland Athletic as well. Newman stays in the game to play second after hitting for Guillorme, and Gurriel remains in to play left after batting for Pavin Smith. So here is A.J. Puck, who yesterday pitched 1 inning, no runs, a hit, and 2 strikeouts. And he is facing the pitch hitter, Rob Refsnyder. And the pitch to the right-hand batter swung on and missed. Red Sox now have employed pinch hitters 157 times. They've had 32 hits, including one today by Romy Gonzalez. Ref has been so good in this role, swings and pops a foul to the right out of play. He homered in the first game of the series here into the visiting bullpen. Long way for a right-hand. He's batting for Abreu, who bounced off 4-3, had it hit off the second baseman's glove and walked. 0-2 the count. They can empty their bullpen. They're off tomorrow. Pitches up and away. The Red Sox, of course, have the 2 games, the completion of the suspended game, which was in the top of the second, and then the 7-10 start. Who pitches in the day game tomorrow will depend on the bullpen's use today. So here's a check swing. Did he go? He did. Strike 3 and a hard slider down and in. Well, yesterday the Red Sox fanned 13 times. That's the 7th time today. It's becoming an issue. Now Tristan Casas with a long home run in the first inning. His 8th of the year, deep in the right center field bleachers that carried 420 feet. Single to center and then hit a fly ball to center. And Apply pitched a scoreless inning. Gave up a hit and had a strikeout. Got a double play ball. Call strike. Red Sox in danger of being swept by this Arizona team, the defending National League champs. Pitch. Check swing. He went too far, says the third base umpire, Paul Clemens. 6-9-0 for Arizona. 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Red Sox. And Casas, as is his custom, asks for time, which is granted. Raffy on deck, so they brought in the hard-throwing lefty. And Casas and Devers were coming up here. Here's the pitch. Foul to the left out of play. Johnny Ohtani not only became a 40 man Friday night, 40 steals, 40 home runs, but he also threw off the mound for the first time since his Tommy John. The 0-2 pitch coming. Outside with a hard fastball at 98. He can bring it. With the top of the 7th in the Bronx, Yankees 4, Rockies 3. Judge hit number 50 in the first inning. Here's the 1-2, and he checks on a slider down and away. He checked in time. He could get on. Raffy represents tying run. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive down the right field line, but foul. Just past Canvas Alley as he turned on that pitch. Slider. 2-2 to Tristan. Here it is. Inside. Fastball right around the hands. Crowd urging Casas to get on any way he can. A.J. Puck is ready. The tall lefty fires. Strike three called. Oh, a high breaking ball. Borderline pitch, but they could clip the strike zone. 2 strikeouts for Puck, the lefty, and here comes Raffy, who lined a bullet to first. Bell made a leaping catch to take a hit away. Then he homered a 3-run shot to the center field seats, number 200 of his career, his 28th this season. And last time up, Raffy bounced into a 4-6-3 double play. Here it comes, and he swings and misses. Challenged him with a high inside fastball at 96. A.J. Puck throws hard, and he's got a very tough slider. He's an 0.75 ERA in 14 games since joining the Diamondbacks after the trade from Miami. I'm granted Raffy here. Nothing in one of their pitching staff really taking shape after some injuries earlier. That's a strike over the outside edge. Sinking fastball at 96. We said they're off tomorrow. Then Eduardo Rodriguez, the former Red Sox lefty, just the IL, will pitch against the Mets Tuesday. Fouled off the catcher's mask.
It seemed impossible to believe that we'd find ourselves in the 8th inning trailing the Red Sox 6-4 when Raffy hit that home run, didn't it?
It made it 4-0. Felt comfortable, but walks really hurt Houck. And the 3-run homer following one of the walks. There's a foul left side out of play by Eugenio Suarez, who's had one of the best series any opposing player has had at Fenway this year. 8 for 13, 2 homers, 10 runs batted in. Seattle traded him with all their offensive woes. Pitch. Jack swing went way too far. A tough slider down and away. Puck strikes out the side. We go to the 9th, 6-4. Arizona on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
It's the bottom of the 9th, 2 outs, and here's the pitch. It's a deep shot to left center field. It's back, gone!
The only thing better than your team winning is that feeling you get when opening up your brand new iPhone 15. Hey, Boston fans, right now at Verizon, new and existing customers can get the amazing iPhone 15. Enjoy tons of storage for all the ballpark picks this summer. There's a deal out there for everyone at Verizon.
Allow us to introduce you to the Ford truck built for New Englanders like you. The New England Edition F-150. Made with luxurious style, top-notch technology, and built Ford tough capability. Now you can get America's best-selling truck for 47 years for a great deal. To lease the New England Edition F-150 today, stop into your local New England Ford dealer or visit buyfordnow.com. Claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY industry reported total sales.
This is Jeffrey Glassman. For 4 generations, my family has called New England home. When you're hurt in a car crash, we fight big insurance companies to make sure you get the money you deserve. Hurt? You gotta get Glassman. Call 617-777-7777.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Lucas Sims takes over in the 9th inning with Arizona leading 6-4. Walks in a big 3-run homer by Eugenio Suarez. Pretty much the story so far. To the Red Sox with a 4-0 lead. Perdomo will lead off, followed by Corbin and McCarthy against the new pitcher Lucas Sims. Rodriguez got away with a couple of hits, no runs as a bluff bunt and a strike call. Perdomo is fly deep to left, grounded to first, and fly to center. Sims at 4.47 ERA overall. Deep down the right field line. It's driven, but it's hooking foul. Would have had home run distance, but wide of the pesky pole. 31,453, 31453, the Sunday attendance. And the pitch is taken high. The Red Sox had the Sunday punch going at one point. They've lost, though. If they lose today, it'd be 3 out of the last 4 Sundays they've lost. They dropped to 16-6 on the Sabbath. Grounded foul off the foot of the batter, and that really stung Perdomo, who wears lime green shoes to go with lime sleeves. So it's 0-2. Remember, after the game, the Nissan post-game show coming your way. Say big on the new Nissan and Nissan End of Sale Summers event. Justin Martinez, who throws 102 miles an hour, is warming. Young right-hander. Oh, 2 to the switch-hitting Perdomo, batting from the left side. Sims pitched the third of an inning Friday night and gave up 2 runs because of 2 walks. Here's the pitch inside. He was not on the mound with a run scored, but put him in position to score with a couple of walks, which have really hurt the Red Sox in this series. Of course, you have to tip your cap to the discipline of this Arizona team. The 1-2 pitch, foul straight back and out of play. As we said, they don't strike out a lot. 3rd fewest strikeouts in the National League. Red Sox have fanned 9 times in this one. Sims deals 1-2 and he fouls it left side. That's out of play. Sims is making his 11th appearance with the Red Sox. 0-2 with an ERA of 8. 2 blown saves. 8 runs in 9 innings for the former Cincinnati Red. The pitch low. Skips off the mid of the catcher. Goes to the backstop. His losses came against Houston here at Fenway. 2-2 pitch. Swing, there's a drive hammer to right field, pretty deep. Refsnyder going over near the pesky pole, and this one is gone. He tucked it inside the pesky pole. Geraldo Perdomo with his 3rd home run, his 27th RBI, and that makes it 7-4, making the comeback attempt that much more difficult. 2-2 pitch, and Perdomo pulls it just inside the pole. Refsnyder took over at right after pinch hitting. Went straight toward the pole, ran out of room. Tucked it into, I believe, the 2nd row. It was a spinner. It didn't do much. No, it was right in his wheelhouse. Strike 1 call to Carroll, who single to open the game, bounced off 4-3, a sacrifice fly to left, and struck out looking. There's a foul around the batter's box, and it's 0-2. 7-4 Arizona. Perdomo greeting Sims with a home run. Tough to tuck one around the pole like he did, especially for a left-hand batter, but just dropped in there, their 2nd home run of the game. Oh, 2. Lucas Sims delivers, and there's a line drive caught by the second baseman Gonzalez. A bullet right at him. He caught it ankle high. 1 down for Jake McCarthy. He was 1 for 4. Line to second, struck out, single to left to drive in a run and stole a bag, and then he grounded out 3-1.
Well, Yankees just went back-to-back with Soto and Judge.
51 for Judge.
51 and 37 for Soto.
Low and inside. It's one of the best 1-2 punches since Poppy and Manny. And the left-hand batter takes a high breaking ball away.
What a tough weekend, Joe. I mean, the fortunes are changing fast. Afraid to say.
Yep. Check swing strike. The walks have really hurt in this series. And so is the long ball. Let's see, they've hit 2 today. None yesterday as they won. And the one on Friday, the grand slam, but they've come at big moments. That one misses 3-1.
Yeah, and good pitching from Gallen yesterday. Kind of a quiet offensive effort on Friday. Bad timing for that.
And they had Kelly on the rope, scored 4 runs, and then he picked it up. Big swing and a foul around the batter's box off the catcher's equipment.
You know, one of the things about this second half, certainly going into the All-Star break, too, the Red Sox, they beat the Yankees, they beat the Phillies. They seem to really level up a little bit. But since then, the Dodgers and these series with some of the better teams, they beat the Royals. That was important. But these Diamondbacks, man, they are a pesky and very talented bunch.
I mean, they're only 3 games behind the Dodgers. They're not out of the division race by any means. They have the best record among wild card teams in the National League. They're definitely going to postseason. Going to make it back-to-back trips to the World Series. But they really put together a strong ball club. The pitch. Swing. There's a shot hammered to center field toward the triangle. Over goes Durant, and he makes the catch about 10 feet in front of the track. Odd contact off Sims. Home run and 2 line drive outs. And Jock Peterson coming along. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, grounded to short, and struck out looking. Red Sox in the 9th will have O'Neill, Yoshida, and Wong against the hard throw reliever. Sims, right number 39, deals and leaves it inside.
How can that 5th inning, certainly in a lot of ways the headline of this game and the most important story, but I really feel like it might have been a different game or one play different.
Pop ball, third base side. This one will not stay in the field of play.
You don't think of it at the time because you're rolling along. You got a lead. I think there's a possibility we're going to look back and say Yoshida trying to stretch that double turned the whole game around.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you put 6 or 7 up and it's over.
They just ran and didn't pick up the coach. There's a foul to the backstop. He looked over his shoulder where the ball was rattling around where the wall rounds up and decided to go to third, and he was out by 15 feet. Could have been a bigger inning. 1-2 pitch to Jock Peterson, and he grounds a foul third base side.
I mean, that's the kind of thing, if you're trailing by a run and it's late, maybe, but even then, I mean, he was out by so much.
It says there's 3 relievers today, so what does that mean for tomorrow? Because they're going to go with somebody out of the bullpen to start the suspended game. Where there's a pop foul third base side, should be caught. Raffy over, long run in front of the dugout. He makes the catch. So we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Arizona 7, Boston 4, the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Looking to create your own home paradise? Is it time to enjoy the health benefits of hot tub ownership? New England Spas of Natick, Auburn, Norwell, and now in Warwick has a great selection of home hot tubs, swim spas, saunas, and cold plunge tubs. Learn more at nespas.com. New England Spas, the area's most trusted local experts since 1978. That's nespas.com. Diabetes can put you in a slump, but your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
It's here. The prime rib dinner is back at the Nines. 16 ounces of slow roasted USDA choice prime rib served with choice of 2 sides. Available every Friday and Saturday after 4 p.m. and all day Sunday. You gotta love the Nines.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
Out throwing Justin Martinez, a young reliever, trying to close this one out. A save situation with Arizona leading 7-4 as we take 10 seconds on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Martinez 5-4 with a 1.89 ERA, throws gas. He leaves the first pitch outside, ball 1. To Tyler O'Neill, was fanned 3 times. He's thrown several pitches at 102 this season. The right-hander fires, and there's a fly ball right field toward the line by the pesky pole, and this ball is gone, a home run. He tucked it inside the pole. How about that? You see that twice in 1 inning. Perdomo of Arizona, and now Tyler O'Neill with his 23rd home run. His 47th RBI, and it's 7-5 Arizona. The home run by Perdomo was 319 feet by the pesky pole. A home run in no other ballpark, and that one might be similar, maybe just a little further. The number 23 for O'Neill. Here's Yoshida. Rounded out, short to first, double to right, was thrown out trying to stretch it into a triple, and fly to right, and he takes a strike. Martinez is 5 for 6 in save chances, 57 innings. He's fanned 71. And there's a pitch that's a little bit low. He's 23 years old. Justin Martinez out of Guanajo in the Dominican Republic. That brought the crowd back into it. 31,453. The pitch, swing and a miss, tied him up inside at 101. To the radar gun. Now Yoshida granted time with a count 1-2. Martinez has a 95.4 average pitch velocity, 6th among Major League relievers. Here's a line drive to right field, and on comes Carroll. He makes the catch. That hung up for him. So there's the first out in the 9th inning. And Connor Wong coming along. He has fly to right, double off the wall, and struck out.
I mean, I say that about the double where Yoshida got caught. So too the next half inning, you get consecutive walks with nobody out and don't score.
Yes, that's right. Going into this game, this guy threw 283 pitches at 100 miles an hour or more, low and away, ball 1. Second most in the majors to Mason Miller of Oakland, has been hurt. And just ahead of Emmanuel Clase of Cleveland. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out, 9th inning, 7-5 Arizona. The pitch, Wong chases a slider away, doesn't get it. The slider's at 90. He also got a good changeup. Martinez listed at 6'3", 180. Great pitcher's build. The 1-1 delivery. Swinging a fly ball, right field, not all that deep. Over goes Carroll, and he makes the catch. But there's a chance it might drop, but that's the second out. Red Sox down to their final out, trailing 7-5 here in the 9th inning. See how long that home run was by O'Neill. The game is the story here. Let's see, it was 319 feet as well. Would have been a home run at Yankee Stadium, and that's it. Romy Gonzalez, who had a pinch single, swings and misses at a slider away. Pinch hit in the 7th inning, stayed in to play second, but he's the last hope. If he can extend it, Raffaella would represent the tying run. The pitch is a strike over the outer half at 101. So 0-2 to Romy Gonzalez. 2 out, 9th inning, bases empty. Tall right-hander is ready. He fires, taken high. Another 101 on the radar reading.
That's the 7th pitch of his 12 that have been 101.
Bright yellow shoes is Justin Martinez. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike three. Romy fans, it's over. The Arizona Diamondbacks sweep the Red Sox. They win the finale 7-5 as the Red Sox blew a 4-0 lead. And they go 0-3 against the D-backs, who are rolling. They are 34-13 since the 1st of July. 7-5, Arizona totals next on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
I want that. The Make It Ford Summer Sales Event is on. So make it your best summer ever with Ford. Now's the best time to get our best deals on a great selection of Ford trucks and SUVs, like the Ford Explorer, the Ford Bronco family, Ford F-Series, and the all-electric F-150 Lightning. These are the deals you've been waiting for, so don't wait. It's the Make It Ford Summer Sales Event. So make it yours. Make it now at your Ford dealer today.
No one loves kitchen cleanup, which is why you'll love new Palmolive Ultra Strength, as it instantly cuts through grease. Gentle on the planet, too. Palmolive has great new additions, including Palmolive Dishwasher Power Packs, which tackle 48 hours stuck on food and baked on messes with ease. There's also Palmolive Spray Away, a spray-activated foam that cuts grease on contact, and Palmolive's antibacterial liquid dish that cuts 99.9% of bacteria on kitchen surfaces. Palmolive, good for your home, good for the planet.
Hi, it's Chris Curtis, and right now, drug and alcohol dependency is affecting so many of us. If addiction is impacting you or a loved one, I highly recommend the New England Recovery Center in Westboro, a really compassionate staff and beautiful 25-acre campus where most major insurance plans are accepted. New England Recovery Center offers 24/7 admission with transportation available if needed. Why wait? Call 877-MY-REHAB or visit newenglandrecoverycenter.org today.
Signature Farms boneless chicken is now on sale at Shaw's in Star Market. Today through Thursday, pick up value pack all-natural boneless chicken breast or thighs for just $1.97 a pound when you use the digital coupon Limit 2. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI. This is the Nissan postgame show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com.
A very difficult day at Fenway Park. The Red Sox swept away by the Diamondbacks. 7-5 the final score here this afternoon. 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors made. Excuse me, by the Diamondbacks. They leave only 5 men on base. Meantime, the Red Sox, 5 runs, 9 hits. They did not commit an error. And the Red Sox in the game, they left just 3. The Red Sox have had some really crushing bullpen losses late in games where they got leads even with 2 outs in the 9th inning or 2-run leads in extra innings. So it's hard to, in some ways, call this the toughest loss of the season. But as we welcome you back into the Nissan postgame show, this one is in some ways the hardest to stomach and one of the most damaging. I mean, they get swept by the Diamondbacks. Right now, I guess if there's any silver lining, the Phillies are beating the Royals, but the Twins tied with the Cardinals late in their game. At this point, though, Joe, it becomes a math problem. You got to win a lot of these games down the stretch. They've got 33 remaining now. And with a 4-run lead, you get homers from Casas and Devers. You're cruising along. You're smashing Merrill Kelly. You draw a bunch of walks. Kelly was not sharp. To lose that game the way they did is really difficult to swallow. And I think especially, Joe, because Houck was on the mound. And he's been so good all year long. He's been their best pitcher. But I think in particular, when he looks back at this one, it'll be the walks that bother him the most.
4 walks, and then, of course, you had Eugenio Suarez, who was 8 for 13 in the series with 2 homers and 10 RBIs, a grand slam, and a 3-run homer that really spelled defeat today for the Red Sox. The walks have hurt them. Also, their strikeouts at the plate. 13 yesterday, 10 more today. And they hit 3 home runs, but they were wasted, as it turned out, with the final score.
Now, Joe, tomorrow becomes very interesting. Who knows what the plan is going to be on the mound? The bullpen had to use Rodriguez and Bernardino and Sims here today. They're going to be scrambling tomorrow. They get 5 games in 4 days, and it becomes... you can never say this because who knows what happens with the Twins and the Royals, but in some ways they're all going to be huge. But what an important 4 days are coming up for this Red Sox team.
Yeah, Toronto is having a terrible season, but you can't take anything for granted. They've got some young players that they've called up since they've been out of it, and they're playing pretty well. Red Sox will get a 27th player tomorrow. Would think it'd be a pitcher, certainly a reliever, which is necessary, but you know, they needed a length from Houck. He did go 6 innings, but his crusher was the home run by Suarez in the 6th inning, and that really spelled defeat.
And of course, now the Red Sox 67-62, 5 games above 500. Before we let you go, Joe, we did see a little history today. Home run number 200 for Devers. He'd been hurting a little bit with the shoulder stuff. That was vintage Raffy, and I think it is worth just stepping back a little bit before he plays his 1,000th career game with the Red Sox. 200 career home runs. We read the list of the guys who have all the homers and all the doubles. When you combine it all, I mean, don't you think there's very little question that right now Raffy's on a path to Cooperstown?
Oh, yes, definitely. If he can sustain it, he certainly is headed that way. And I think he's just scratching the surface. He's going to get better and better now that he knows the strike zone a lot better.
It's been a super encouraging season and a very discouraging loss today for the Red Sox. We'll come back with more on the Nissan postgame show after a Diamondbacks sweep, 7-5 the final today. More after this at the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Is that your new Nissan Rogue?
Yeah, crazy story. I'm at the Nissan end of summer sales event when Laura, the saleswoman, asks,
"Want to test drive the Rogue?"
I'm like, let's go. We're driving when Laura says,
"Want to see something cool? VC turbo engine."
I hit the gas and whoosh. I'm like, okay, wasn't expecting that. Laura goes,
"Check this out."
She shows me the miles per gallon, and I'm like, wow, that's pretty impressive fuel economy.
These new Nissan Rogues are going fast.
I knew I had to have that Nissan Rogue. Crazy, right?
Wait till you hear how I got my Nissan Sentra.
Get a low $269 per month lease for 36 months on Rogue. Shop the Nissan sales event. Visit your local Nissan store and nissanusa.com today. 2024 EPA fuel economy estimates from 28 city 34 highway to 30 city 37 highway for 2024 Nissan Rogue. Actual mileage may vary. Well-qualified lessees. 2024 Rogue Gas all-wheel drive. $47.49 initial payment. Excludes tax, title, license, and $695 acquisition fee. Disposition fee due at lease end. Take from new dealer stock. Call 1-888-858-8319 for offer details. Ends 9/3/24.
Guess what, people? Wendy's has new saucy nugs. You heard me. Wendy's nugs now come in 7 saucy flavors. Buffalo, honey barbecue, garlic parm, spicy ghost pepper. You can literally hear your taste buds after every bite. I'm serious. Listen to mine. Okay, that's just me playing with sound effects, but you get the idea. For a whole new way to nug, gotta be Wendy's.
Gotta be fresh.
At participating U.S. Wendy's.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Back at Fenway, 7-5 D-backs win the game and sweep the 3-game series from the Red Sox. Such a discouraging afternoon. You're listening to the Nissan post-game show. The Arbella Insurance Foundation is dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. Today, Red Sox pitchers only struck out 5, but still $250 donated to the Jimmy Fund to help strike out cancer. Arbella is here for the Jimmy Fund and here for good. Raffy and Casas went deep, and for every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, we will donate $40 to Cars for Kids. 877-CARS for Kids, or go to carsforkids.com to donate your car today. Red Sox got doubles from Yoshida and Wong. That should have produced a run, but Massa, a very strange decision, got thrown out by a lot at third base. But for every double the Red Sox hit, we donate $50 to the American Diabetes Association. Brought to you in part by the Mass Health Connector. If you need health insurance, go to mahealthconnector.org and find the right plan for you and your family. The Twins have pulled ahead of the Cardinals 2-1 in the top of the 9th inning in Minnesota. And now the Splinker man, Duran, is on for Minnesota. They took the lead on a Royce Lewis double. So Red Sox have a chance to be 5.5 out of the wild card, beginning that doubleheader with the Blue Jays tomorrow. That is a very, very steep hill to climb. Don't miss the Subaru of New England. A lot to love. Event details at SubaruofNewEngland.com. By the way, the Yankees have gotten a pair of home runs from Aaron Judge. It is 51 for Judge. In fact, at one point, they went back-to-back with Soto, Judge, and Stanton. 7-3. They lead the Rockies in the bottom of the 8th. The Mike's Amazing Player of the Game. Who else? Eugenio Suarez. He did it again. Big 3-run homer, changed the whole game. He's brought to you by Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. We'll step aside, conclude the Nissan postgame show next on the Shaw's and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, you could sign up for Ford Pass. It's the app that puts your Ford ownership experience right in the palm of your hand. With the Ford Pass app, you can access complimentary remote features like start-stop, lock-unlock, schedule a start, locate your vehicle, or get your vehicle's status on the Ford Pass app when your vehicle is equipped with Ford Pass Connect. Get started by downloading the Ford Pass app on the App Store or Google Play.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
It's pretty interesting what you find out about family members at some of the barbecues we've been to this summer. Like Uncle Fred. He said he went to Woodstock, and he couldn't find his clothes for 4 days. I think we're good on that. Finding money owed to you is easier than finding your clothes at a music festival. Put your name in at FindMassMoney.gov. You could have money that's yours from uncashed payroll checks, forgotten savings account. It's estimated that 1 out of every 10 people have unclaimed property. Put your name in at FindMassMoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and free.
The Commonwealth of Massachusetts nominates, the state of New Hampshire nominates, all of New England nominates Commonwealth Motors unanimously.
That's right, it's unanimous. Kimberly Dare here, and the votes are in. Commonwealth is the overwhelming choice to buy your next new or used vehicle.
We have New England's best lineup of candidates: Chevys, Hondas, VWs, Nissan, and Kias.
And our policies are approved by everyone: Democrats, Republicans, and independents. We constantly shop the competition to guarantee our best price possible every day.
We have 7 different finance plans and a payment to fit every budget, all voter approved.
Once again, New England's unanimous choice to buy a Honda, Kia, Volkswagen, Chevy, or Nissan.
Commonwealth Motors, located right off Route 495, exit 103A in Lawrence.
Find us fast at shopuslast.com.
Hi, Charlie Dare, and I'm honored to accept your nomination as the best dealer in New England to purchase a vehicle.
We all have that friend who wakes up early to go get everyone McDonald's breakfast, while the rest of us sleep in. This is your sign to thank them. And if you're that friend, this is us saying thank you.
It's not just a breakfast, it's the breakfast. Get the classic sausage McMuffin with egg, now only $2.50. Caution, may cause craving for coffee or hash browns. Price and participation may vary, cannot be combined with any other offer.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers, plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling entire account to continue remaining bill credits, and if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Red Sox fall today to the D-backs. They're swept away in this three-game series. 7-5, the final score, and now 5 games back waiting on the Twins and the Royals in that wild card race. It is getting tight for these Red Sox. And what a critical 4 days it is. They get 5 cracks at the Blue Jays, including the resumption of a scoreless game in the second inning. It'll be fun because Danny Jansen, who was catching at the time the game was suspended, will hit. As actually he'll catch an at-bat that he was hitting in the top of the second. It's going to resume at 2:05, which means the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show can be heard beginning at 1:05. Thanks to Doug Lane here at Fenway and Joe Braverman back at WEEI. For the Hall of Famer Joe Castiglione, Will Fleming saying so long from Fenway Park. The Red Sox swept by the D-backs. The final score today, 7-5 in the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
You have been listening to the Nissan Postgame Show. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. You have been listening to Red Sox Baseball on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James, Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. A car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up, Grand Slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
We're going to drive the left field. There are a couple runs way gone.
Subaru of New England loves spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
This has been a presentation of Odyssey Sports. For even more coverage of your team, download the free Odyssey app and listen to your favorite stations, shows, and podcasts.
Thanks for listening to this Red Sox broadcast. For more Sox coverage and analysis across all of baseball, check out the Baseball Isn't Boring podcast with me, Rob Bradford. Follow Baseball Isn't Boring on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is Red Sox Review, and it starts right now. Here's your host, KJ Carson.
And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Romy fans, it's over. The Arizona Diamondbacks sweep the Red Sox. They win the finale 7-5 as the Red Sox blew a 4-0 lead. And they go 0-3 against the D-backs, who are rolling. They are 34-13 since the 1st of July.
Red Sox are in trouble. How you doing? It's KJ Carson. This is Red Sox Review on WEEI. Thank you so much for hanging out on your Sunday. Red Sox lose 7-5. They get swept. And oh, hell, I mean, they're from Arizona. Nobody in Arizona really has vacuum cleaners. Everything is because all that dust and everything. So might as well have brought the brooms. Jeez. Here's the issue that I see moving forward as the Red Sox are now 5 games out of the final wild card spot, and depending on what the Twins do and what happens with the Royals game. Now, if there's anything beneficial right now, the Twins are losing, but it's only 2-1. The Royals are winning 6-3 right now. Both games are around the 8th, 9th inning. I'll get you up to speed with that. So if one of those two teams lose, it benefits the Red Sox. The Twins come back and the Kansas City Royals continue on. Oh, bro, do I go get my bugle and start playing funeral music? So, look, Tanner Houck. So, let's go back to the very beginning of the game where Tanner Houck gets kind of saved, but the line drive, double play, that ends the first. So, you're like, okay, two good things happen right there. One, Tanner Houck's pitch count didn't end up getting higher than it could have because that was a seed that McCarthy hit, doubling off Carroll at first. So you like, okay, he doesn't have to throw a lot of pitches. Then Casas goes yard. Here's the call.
Casas in no hurry to get back into the batter's box after the foul pop. Here's a 2-2, and he hits one high and deep to right center field. This is crushed. Back by the bullpen, and this ball is long gone, and it's into the bleachers. A long home run for Tristan Casas. He got it all.
You feeling
and made
good?
the catch up in the bleachers, and the Red Sox lead 1-0. Number 8 for Casas and his 15th RBI.
So what's happening is the Red Sox are hitting the ball solid. The ball gets out of the park. Casas hits an absolute just monster shot. And you feel like, hey, the Red Sox can continue to probably get this momentum. They're getting some good contact. Then you get to the third inning and you're like, okay, people are getting onto base. Is this one-run lead? And what do you know? Another double play gets them out of the third. And I think what helped today, at least for Houck early on, I'm just kind of painting the story of how we got to a game that was swept, is a lot of the calls by the home plate umpire. He was calling a lot of low strikes. So that was forcing batters to say, okay, things that are slightly off the plate, I have to go after them. And I think that's what helped with getting all these double plays and ground balls for Houck. They turned 3 double plays in the first 4 innings. You're like, wow, defense, you got solid pitching. Maybe they could save this final game of the day. Celebration still feels good because Raffy goes deep. Here it is.
1-1. Here it is. Swinging a drive. High and deep into center field. It's back at the wall. It is gone! Number 200 for Devers. It's a 3-run blast, and it is 4-0 Red Sox.
Feeling really good. Congratulations, Raffy's hit 200. Very emotional hug after that home run in the dugout. You're like, okay, 4-0. 3 double plays already. I know you feel tight in the chest. 617-779-7937. Text line 37937. Casas and Abreu been on a base a couple of times during the game in tandem. They come home. They're up 4-0. I mean, things are going so well that Massa on the next play is trying to go for his inner Jaron Duran and get a triple, but he's thrown out at third. But still, you feel like, you know what? This team is on to something. Wong hits a shot off the wall to the wall. They're just hammering Zach Kelly before Zach Kelly even gets to 60 pitches. Zach Merrill. Sorry. Merrill Kelly. I'm sorry. I get my Kellys mixed up sometimes. So I think what it is, I want a Kelly sandwich. Nice roast. Anyway. So look, at this point, you're like, Houck is at less than 50 pitches. It's the start of the 5th inning. Then the bases get loaded, and he's at 61 pitches. There's no outs. This right here, I think, is the play of the game, and we only play scoring pieces here. Ground ball to first to Casas. What I think is just a gingerly toss to first to get the out instead of trying to make the play at home. Now, you may say, well, you get the sure out or anything. Look, you have no outs. You have no outs. So gingerly walking over to grab 1 out felt like, you really think this team and its bullpen can hold a 4-0 lead at this point, that you could just give up 1? I was a bit baffled. 617-779-7937, text line 37937, KJ Red Sox Review. And I'm going to continue the story because it gets juicier. Jay and Whitman, thanks so much for calling. You're on WEEI Red Sox Review. Hello, Jay.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for taking my call.
Thanks. And no problem. I'll continue the story. You know how it ends. But go ahead with your thoughts.
Yeah, so, there's no reason the Red Sox should have lost this game. It starts with poor fundamentals. It just kills this team. So you got Yoshida, he gets thrown out by a mile trying to stretch a double into a triple. Next batter gets a base hit, which would have scored him. But I think the biggest inning as far as fundamentals go was just the massive mistakes in the fifth inning. So one was Tristan Casas, bases loaded, no outs, ground ball right to him at first base, and he doesn't look to throw home. The catcher was running at third base. You need to know who was running as a defender. This would have also kept the bases loaded with one out, would have kept the double play possibility alive. Next batter, you got second and third with one out, fly ball to Tyler O'Neill in left field. Ball was hit a mile high, plenty of time for Tyler O'Neill to get behind the baseball and work his way through it and get some momentum on his throw to home. And he doesn't do that. And to top it off, he air mills the ball to home plate, which allowed the runner at second base to tag to third base due to the awful throw. Once he realizes he has no momentum, that ball needs to be thrown into third base. And then the next batter hits a hard single to left, and the run scores from third base. The run never would have scored if he was at second base. Yep, because of how hard it was hit.